I don't want to touch it, Matt, but scan it with aura vision and stuff. What do you want me to do? I have to roll something for that as I try to check out all the magics and shit about it?
Yeah, it's filled with magic. Fire, earth.
Just those two? There's no any. I'm trying to sense for like a corruption, maybe.
No, it's pure.
Just fire, earth.
It's got teeth marks on it too.
Like
the dragon.
Teeth marks or
The
recent?
dragon probably gnawed on it and was like, I can't eat it. Dang it.
Okay. Is there like an altar that you can put something on?
There is, yeah.
Does it look like something should be there? Like, is there like an inset or like a bowl that looks like it should? Just a bowl?
An empty bowl.
Man, I want to go bleed into that bowl for some reason. Hey, actually, man, if it's primordial, then can I roll my bloodline for it?
Yes,
Fine,
you
we'll do this.
can. Ha ha!
And I'm holding my stick. So what do you want me to roll?
Need you to roll me, willpower.
Willpower? Okay. D100, I'm guessing, or
Yes.
I'll re-roll that. I've faith. Hey!
This is the old way to do fire magic. You gotta have a source to pull from, but it's you don't really have any magic built within you, like the way you do it Inner Light. You need to have a primordial source from the earth, whether it's earth, sky, stars, the moon, the ocean, that type of stuff.
Then you make an altar and draw power from that altar kind of deal?
No, this is just a place of worship. This is just a foci. This is where heavy magic is funneled into from the earth and the lava. Primordial magic, you have to use a primordial source because you can't use it yourself. But if you do, and you have enough of that primordial source, you just cast stuff. There's no like formula. It's just.
And this is essentially a fountain of it.
It's a fountain of it, but again, I mean, the primordial magic is easily accessible here. But the moment you leave the cave, I mean, this is a good place to learn.
So it's a localized zone. Okay.
It's a good place to learn fire and earth of the primordial set.
So really good for Jenny to do stuff in here.
It's really good for you too because of your bloodline. This is the old way. This is where you don't really think about it. You just do. As long as you have the source to tap into.
Neat. I'll tell Jenny that. I'm stick around this area and play with it. I'll tell her it's probably decently safe to get near.
Uh-huh. You do you, man.
Yeah, Well, until someone needs me, I'm going to be chilling at the altar.
All right, you're playing at the altar. People are moving around. Jenny's kind of walking on top of the lava.
I'm just going to chill by the altar for a little bit, just hang around it, see if I can pick up anything new. But besides that, waiting for a battle plan to be determined.
Divida, you're looking at the healing rocks. They have healing properties.
Yes, I picked that up.
Trying to decide where I want to send Marcy.
I'm just not sure where else to go from here.
Oh, this is the bottom. We've done the bottom left. We can still go a lot farther down. Like, we're only in the middle section.
Can I just... Oh, there's these bones you guys were talking about.
Yep.
I see something.
You see something. Something interesting or like something not interesting?
Don't know yet. Looks like a bunch of jars full of stuff.
You had me at jars.
A
Do I have to
sarcophagus
go
and a bunch
over
of bodies.
all this lava?
Do you need help getting over the lava? I can.
I mean, like, I probably could, but it's a lot of lava. Oh my god.
Well, yeah, welcome to the hellscape we're in.
Olwen's flying it.
Glass.
You guys want me to make a bridge for you guys to go over it?
It's actually really easy for me to fly over this because the
Thermals,
fucking
yeah.
heat just
You
You're
just
actually-
open and soar. Yeah.
You're in a high energy area as well, so you move faster.
Yes, it's true.
Matt, you want to tell me about this pile of bloody bones? That
Are they
looked
bloody?
fresh.
Yeah, it's fresh.
Add your agility bonus again for your movement.
So
Anybody talk elemental?
Are we in turn?
Jenny speaks elemental.
I
I'm
can just
assuming.
move wherever I want then.
Pretty
I
much.
think it's the talk, but it's not. Not getting them to talk.
Oh, I'm just trying to figure out, what
I could
this
try the
random hole of
staff.
death is.
I could try poking my staff into stuff. It tends to tell me stuff. Want me to poke it with the staff?
There's a thing here.
I mean, I'm more thinking there might be a Bulgrim there.
Oh, look.
That's a lot of. Who could have gotten in here for that to be so fresh?
That's my point, as I'm going to pull my mask
What are you
down.
looking at?
Matt, mask!
It's not a bullgum, no.
Hmm.
The
What
mask
about
says
them?
there's a fun surprise waiting.
You can pull the
Is
mask
that like
back
a
up.
script? Is that like an altar with a script on it, Matt?
No, it's a sarcophagus.
Oh, it's okay. Yeah. You want me to just like make an illusion walk on it?
Go for
See
it.
if anything- Yeah, Matt, I'm just gonna make an illusion. Me come just walk on off, coming from the bottom, just walks into the bloody area.
You start
actually,
sculpting and
it
something
does
stirs
have
beneath
glass.
the giant pile of bodies and
I was-
snaps at it.
Illusion
Takes your leg
disappear.
clear off.
I'll just for theatrics, I'll illusion some blood splurting out in a death scene. Like, oh god, it hurts so much. Ah!
Just stares at it. There's no smell of actual blood.
Yeah, it has a feel, but there's no blood or anything. And I'm just gonna be like, hey, over there.
It looks at you. Roll me willpower test. Both of you.
God damn it, why'd you have the basilisk look at us?
I didn't know it was a basilisk. I say hi to every creature. I don't. Have you not realized this by now?
Wait,
Oh,
is this the
good.
turn to stone thing? Oh, I feel bad, guys.
I passed the hell out of it.
I passed it. Yeah.
Look, your eyeballs hurt. Olwen. Oh god, don't look at that.
Turns around. Mmm.
Is it saying anything? Is it? What's it hissing?
No, it just stares at you, glares and pertinously, just like, ugh. Go away.
Can you stop doing that? It hurts my eyes to look at your
He
eyes.
doesn't know what you're doing. He doesn't know what you mean. Not doing what?
So, mhm.
I'd feed you.
thoughts from the wonderful world of my magic fucking robot.
I'd rather we not kill all
It's
these.
a fascinating creature that, well, it turns your internal magic and your soul to stone.
Hey, Flock, it turns you to stone, Flock.
Basically, it turns it actually attacks your soul through your key circulation that everyone has passively, and it stops it and has it harden and crystal and calcify into. Well,
He sounds like a really cool lizard. Can we keep him?
Only if we can figure out how to make all of us immune to its eyes.
Don't look at his eyes. Problem solved.
It's gonna reach over and smack you in the back of the head.
My head's the most armored part of my body.
That's fine. That's fine. It wasn't meant to be
Clong!
painful anyway.
Ow!
It's just loud, that's all.
Yeah, no, maybe I could give us an immunity to it. I don't know. I still think we should keep him. He's like a guard dog. But, a guard basilisk.
Guard dogs only work if you don't die when they look at you.
We're not dead. We looked at it,
Yeah, but
You guys have tried to make every monster in here your guard dog.
no, I have not.
I've tried to make him be animal.
You and John.
See, we We are animal people, you know. It's evil to kill animals. People know what's coming. They know what they're doing.
But like our mission here was to clear out the cave, you know, so people
But
could
it's-
work.
Yeah,
Not
because I
make
need this.
everything a guard dog.
I need this as a working mine. Divide completely fucking right.
But he's minding his own business.
They're all
Business
minding their own
is important.
business. They're just mining it
Okay.
in specific areas.
Be right back. Pizza's here.
If you can remove it, you know, if you can remove it safely, go for it. If you can't, I'm gonna kill it.
No, he's so cute and innocent.
I am going to kill it.
Look at that face. You could kill that cute face.
No, I'm not going to look at its face, because the last time I looked at its face, it killed me.
But it's just so cute. Freezes you with cuteness.
Turns your soul
just,
to
like-
stone.
Turns with its cuteness.
I have now returned for real after eating food. What are y'all up to?
That's
Talking
what
about
it
the
is.
We
basilisk?
found a basilisk.
I want to keep it.
You want to what, sir?
I want to go over here, but I don't know. Like,
I can move it to the
After that?
temple. I can feed it
if you wanna do
criminals.
Certainly
Little
don't do
trades.
either of those things.
4,
Yeah.
I think. Or 1, depending on. 3.
Prisoners of war?
Should I ask Matt?
That's
Maybe.
not here right now.
See, there we go.
It was just like such a simple little thing, and I didn't know what I was gonna do after, so it was like, oh, clarity appeared.
Aha,
A
yes.
wild
he's,
clarity appeared.
He's just climbing over things or jumping if he has to.
We're trying to, but Jaden's trying to convince me not to kill the basilisk, and I'm like, how do I kill the basilisk? Guys, how do we kill a basilisk?
You don't. You befriend it and you
We're
form a
not
lifelong
befriending
partnership
the-
with it. And then you die
We're
by
not.
its side of old age on a porch.
Going to do that.
Clarity could fight it with his eyes closed.
No, don't fight him. He's perfectly happy to
I-
just.
No,
Feed
no,
himself.
he's got. Okay, what's in those jars, Matt? Can I pick that up from a distance
Money.
via scanning?
Like lots and lots of gold and silver coins.
See, he just has his retirement fund. He's already prepping for our happy in the ever after.
No, he's
He's-
not. He probably doesn't even know it's actually there. He's just living there because that's where everybody keeps going and eats them when they show up.
Matt, there would be no issue if I tried to jump over this little gap here, yes?
Lava monster grabs
What's
you and kills
little
you.
Gap.
I
Yeah,
have
maybe
it outlined near my character, which is read by Divida.
The water.
I am
Oh, yeah, you can
also
do
trying to get across here.
I'm gonna laugh when that sea monster comes and snaps you up and just goes
And
right
tunnel
back.
divider.
Huh? I'm in a
Wait,
tunnel?
See.
I thought I was
I
on,
didn't
like
know
on
that.
a bridge.
No.
I'm underground?
I
We're
honestly
all
thought these were
underground.
bridges too.
Oh
To
no,
be
that is a
honest-
bridge. Never mind. That specific one's a bridge.
I will point out that we are all currently underground.
Yes, I was just thinking that.
Divida, I will
No,
carry you
you're good,
across.
Divider. You have to drop down 20 feet though.
Divida,
I was
Wait,
hoping
wait,
to
wait.
just throw a glass shard across.
Oh, that's easy. Zip zap zoop.
Hey,
Okay.
Clarity,
what?
got a basilisk for you to kill.
No, you leave him alone.
I'm killing the basilisk.
But how do I get there?
Don't
Oh,
worry
no,
about
I
it.
flew there.
There you go. When I can reach the monster, I will go fight it for you.
Or you could have Divide teleport you.
That's boring. You're boring.
Yeah, it's not so hard to do your smoke portals anymore.
Okay, come on. I'm sure we can put him to sleep, move the gold away, and he'll be happy to move.
Yeah, we will
No.
put him to sleep. He'll sleep
No.
very soundly.
Never.
Divide it. Let's go play with this golden ball thing.
Okay.
Woo!
I'm just trying to. Ow.
Please come kill the basilisk because
That
because
was
the only
really
other
loud.
nuke I have isn't doing it. You're gonna make me do it, aren't you?
Jenny, he's super friendly. You don't want to do it.
I'm gonna have to go kill it.
Wait,
myself.
I don't. What am I doing? Why am I killing things?
We're trying to kill a
Did you
basilisk.
use my
because it
No,
turns us
he's
to stone.
innocent.
Did you use my power?
It turns us to
I
stone,
took
magic
away,
and all.
100 points
Oh,
because you
That
said
doesn't
something
sound good.
different.
I'm an entirely magical creature.
Yeah, you
Oh yeah,
Don't-
the box. Okay.
don't
Ow.
look to your left, right?
Trying
Which
to
is
figure out
facing
where
you
it
now,
went.
right?
Yeah.
I was like, wait.
I'm like, do not look to your left.
Hey, boss, I could kill it. I can get real big and smash it. Throw it in the lava.
I'm gonna convince it to leave. You
Onika,
sociopaths.
Onika, you may smash it, but do not try not to look directly at it when you do so.
Nah, before that can happen, I'm gonna go try and use the staff to convince it to leave. Essentially, like, give it the sense of get the fuck out of here before these crazy assholes kill you. You are not alpha here, Basilisk. Run as far as you
He will
can.
kill you. How dare you order it to do anything other than let it eat and sleep and
Even with the
Yeah.
staff, using the staff, I can't convince it to go. Don't even get a roll.
no, this thing is angry. This thing is impertinent. This thing is
Basilisks are kind of dragons.
He's
like,
happy.
not looking at it.
Run! She's gonna step on you.
All right.
Just don't look
Is
directly.
that a
at
go
it.
for action, Chief?
Yes, kill it.
Poor Basilisk.
Jumps up and fucking slams it. Got the basilisk. So, Jenny or Onika, go for it, Onika. Ooh, not so great. Basilisk, a little bit better. So Onika gets smacked by a tail upon entry. And he is going to fight it. Combat Master. Oh,
I was gonna go join her if she didn't kill it in the first smash.
I can go join her. I'm having a little hard time not looking at it. Also, I fighting it.
I'm gonna pull
You're
my
giving it
mask down, and I'm
negatives.
gonna see if the mask can protect me from its thing when I go in.
Matt, are you giving Onika negatives for not looking?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Okay. Onika's gonna go for a grab. Combat
Does
Master.
does
no.
mask protect me from turn to stone, or
As long as you don't look it directly in the eye, but just looking at it's fine.
okay? Just like don't meet its eye.
I could have bubbled and moved it.
This
It
is
was
such an even
innocent.
fight. This is just a big bunch of heavy body.
Yeah, I'm just gonna come claws down on it, Matt.
And then fail.
I might. Oh no. I think I could charge attack that.
You have no idea how tempted I am to just dark teleport this thing out
Wow,
of
I
here.
managed to miss.
Wow.
Ah, it's a fate. We're not supposed to hurt it.
In the lava. She grabs the thing and picks it up. The thing's not happy about it. But Nika's got the strength on it. This thing's gonna attempt to bite her. Does bite her. And Anika's gonna throw it. And this thing goes into the lava, and you just watch it just sink as it cries in pain, and it sinks to its doom. And he goes like, "Yeah, bitch. That's what I
I'll
thought.
always
Get
remember
fucking
you.
thrown."
You know, we probably could have used its body.
Yeah.
Probably.
Probably could have just, wrapped it up in webs, but it's all good.
I'll always remember you, Basilisk.
Whatever, it's dead now. I don't care.
So Matt, what am I looking at here with this shiny thingy?
Thank you, Onika.
It's a giant boulder. Molten boulder.
Is it gold? Matt, before Onika wanders into that zone, can I scan those crystals to see if they're safe to go near?
They're neutral. Yeah, they're fine.
Just straight neutral? No
Yeah,
twists?
they have a kind of a dark energy.
Ooh, dark. I need to go do dark stuff.
Yeah,
Like, do they have their own inner darkness? Is it like the same darkness
Yeah,
that Tui uses, or
inner dark energy? Yeah.
neat? What about the spiky ones right here? Spiky, dark bluish.
Those are stalactites coming out of the
Not magical. They're just
the
stalactites.
floor, but there's see that little white. That's a crystal formation.
Okay,
That is
so
light.
it's still at the base of the
Yeah.
pillar.
So this is all light crystals. These are dark crystals.
And the little those aren't creatures. Those are also.
Those are little bugs eating crystals.
I love this place so much, man. Insects are my thing. So are animals and plants. It's covered everything.
Onika kind of gets back up, kind of looks over at you guys. Guys, I don't feel so good, and she kind of crumples in half as she's calcified from the bite.
Oh, I better go do something about that.
Why am I short now?
Yeah, I'm gonna go immediately start tending to that.
I'll let Sagatl get research data while he's doing that.
I'm guessing immediately I need green light to get rid of Lady of the Lake.
Oh, that's too bad. Hope you have a replacement.
Yeah, I'm gonna ignore his I hope you have a replacement comment as I let
Yeah.
watch work on that.
Matt, what do you want me to roll?
You're gonna need to have a very in-depth talk with the Lady of Light.
Lady of Lake or Lady of Light?
Lady of
A new
Lake.
one.
Lady of
Okay.
Lake. She kind of pokes her head out. That's too bad. Sorry, kiddo.
Oh, you're the great, magnificent Lady of the Lake. I'm sure you could solve a little basilisk fight.
You haven't really done your studies, have you?
Into magical creatures, not at all.
Yeah, I'm sorry, darling. I hope you didn't like that one.
Well, she's actually quite a close friend.
Oh.
Very, very close personal friend.
Well, she kind of strokes your cheek. Well,
There's got to be
need someone
something
to
we
talk
could
to.
do.
Let me know.
There's got to be something we could do. Come on, like.
Don't get bit. It's a venom. The venom turns you into stone. It attacks your soul. Attacks your magic. Attacks who you are.
If we kill
No.
her right now, will the red sun still rise for her?
20% chance at best.
There's got to be some form of cure out there, potentially magical or non-magical. Drain
you
the
had it
poison.
prepared ahead of time. I mean, there are some things you need to be aware of and have preparation for. Like, magic is a very delicate thing, especially when it comes across some very nasty stuff, like petrification of the soul.
Before this conversation keeps going longer, I'm gonna be like, so there's nothing we can do with what we have on hand right now. Zagodl and your person, I guess.
I don't know if we could try using primordial magic, burn it out of his sister. There's an altar right over there. It might really fucking suck and hurt, but if we could potentially burn, like, it feeds off of magic, maybe we can just overload and burn it out.
I'm asking this question right now. No more, no debate on this. Is there anything we for sure 100% can do right this second?
Zagodl, this is the first time he's come across this. He would
Mhm.
need to study it before he can do anything, and it's progressing too quickly.
Luna has an idea.
Hubie could hold it back, but this is the first time he's come across this as well. But
Luna, what is your idea?
Let's put her in stasis for now until we figure something out.
Okay.
Don't you have that, like, 6-hour thing? Can't you revert her to 6 hours ago?
No, that's not how that works.
It doesn't work like that.
Put her in stasis right now.
Divida?
Oh, are we're putting her in cat's breath?
No, we're putting her in stasis,
Okay.
which is
Oh.
encapsulate,
Oh,
or
okay.
one of the ones that don't do damage to her.
Yeah.
So at this point,
Oh, I'm pretty sure encapsulate did damage.
Yes.
Taking off my
But if you touch her with something that's in Cat's world, I guess that would work too.
Just. Is it actual damage, Matt?
No.
So she's at full health.
Yes, she's being turned into an inanimate object.
Just fucking stasis her. No debate. Do it.
We don't have
I think
we're
it
talking
does
about whether
10
we have an ability to do that.
10 damage per turn.
You have 2 stasis.
It costs
have-
10 points per turn, does 1d10 damage, traps person in
Yeah.
Cat's world when done within 10 meters. We can bring her directly to Cat's world and then deal with that with different physics, I guess. Deal with the problem. Maybe we can do a think tank and try to figure it out.
Okay, your stasis is not going to actually stop her from dying then.
It will do 1d10 damage per 10 seconds to her.
So she'll last like what? With her health, probably
Like
3
10
turns?
minutes. Like, I don't know.
It's better than nothing right now.
No, because I have a plan that's going to at least give her a 20% chance of success, which is a lot more than anybody else is offering up right now.
So Clarity had been off exploring a little corner, and as you guys were having this conversation, and he comes back in right when they were bringing up the Vita, and looks over and sees Onika like actively being ripped or calcified in half.
Yeah, she's actually fallen in 2 at the waist. So she's only the upper half that's left. The other half, the legs, all the way from the diaphragm all the way down, is broken pieces of stone.
And Clarity is going to go very, very quiet. Nothing more to say on that? Continue.
Right. I'm going to give her the only chance that we can viably give her right now because all of your things are going to take too long. We can't keep her in Cat's World forever. Cat's World is not going to stop the poison projection, and we can't keep her in stasis for long because that will kill her. Especially not long enough to actually get what we need to cure her. So, I'm going to go with the only other option that I have on hand that might give her a chance. I'm going to kill her right now so she can go face the Red Sun. Or maybe not.
Got 20% chance. 1 to 20.
Is there any way
Oh,
I was
This is so dramatic.
oh already
Okay.
rolled.
that's
Yeah.
5. That's success.
Yeah, so she finds the Red Sun. Let's see how well she does. Oh.
I was gonna ask if there's any way I can go help her, but
All right, so she rolled a 76 for what she is fighting, which
no, it's decent if I remember.
survivor's
right.
guilt. Just don't have too
Yeah.
much of that, but she's struggling to physically manifest her entire body.
Yeah, that is the problem. You kind of go in with whatever damage.
All right, she does come out, but it looks like she's just been cut in half, gorily.
That we can fix.
That I can fix.
The lower half is gone.
I can fix that. Let me fix
That we can fix.
Matt, I'm gonna. Do you want me to roll anything, or do I just go fix that?
Use your green light. It restores it, but it's not pretty. The limbs don't work the way they used to. Her bloodline's a complete mess. She's magically stunted because the petrification ate her soul.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say.
Yeah.
And what comes back is a withered, emaciated version of what she used to have. She can't even stand up.
Nothing
Okay.
we can do about that.
You literally have to restore her soul.
I'm going to see what me, Zagodl, and QB can do. And I will channel my son for this for whatever it's worth. I don't know what the sun does.
Let's see the bigger picture, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, Matt, I'll also work on my own individual.
This will require one of two things:
Mhm.
an elixir of an insane level, or some magical cooking.
Essentially the same thing in this universe.
But you're probably the only magical ingredient you've seen is actually that peach that you're.
The immortality peach.
Yeah, that literally grants magical immortality. But there's also a pivotal choice you have to make. Give this to her, and she'll not only be restored, but be insanely empowered. Or you can give it to the general and give her a magical soul and let her work off the enslavement and shackles from her programming.
Oh.
Also an item that is owned by Luna, so...
Yeah, about to say,
Right.
that's not my choice to make.
Right, but you're seeing the big picture using
Yeah.
your own thing.
I'm gonna look at Luna. I need to talk to you for a second.
I'm right
Clarity?
here.
No, come with me. Clarity, stay with Onika.
Kind of cold.
Luna, over here.
Are my legs there?
Where'd you
Hey,
go?
Claire, I have legs, right?
I
Can't
just,
What
feel
just-
my legs.
That's one up. We have a choice right now.
Hmm.
The only thing that we have and probably exists that could fix her is your peach.
Why not the? I have a magical 5-star dish I can give her.
5 stars isn't enough. 8-star
What?
wouldn't be enough.
You don't think?
No. We're gonna need something the equivalent of 10. We have to have something the equivalent of that peach.
Hmm.
Do you think you can cook something the equivalent of that peach without it?
I have a pinnacle elixir that increases focus. She can focus her body back together.
The other option we have is to use that peach for something bigger.
Hmm. Which is
Personally, I could probably save the planet with it. That said, of the options, I'm leaning towards saving Onika. But at the end of the day, it's your peach, your decision. I can't make you give it to her. And I won't either. If you were to wait for something else, I know there's something better we could do with it. More important than Onika or anybody else here, really. But Onika's more important to me, at least. I don't know about you.
Did you ever get your robot to kind of fix, say, in at a character merit?
Oh, I will be able to do it later, but I can't do it right now.
Okay, because I could use something here that would be nice. It would be that Joker's comet would be, or Joker's meteor would be interesting to add to this. I don't think I'll be able to make a dish out of this. But family first. Onika
Family first.
will be, if that's the only option we have, then yes.
I mean, you can take her back to the Warren. She'll be taken care of until you can find something else, but she'll technically be retired from here on.
All right.
Because she's paralyzed from the waist down.
Yes.
We could wait. We could see if there's something else we could do, but it has to be something equivalent to her, and these items are once in a lifetime.
Yeah, every 1,000 years, and well, we're not getting there anytime soon.
I don't think she could live like this for 1,000 years. I wouldn't want to make her live like this for 1,000 years.
Let's bring her back to the Warren.
Yes, let's bring her home.
Clarity is going to pick up Onika and put her on his back.
She's way too light. You can carry her in her arms.
I'm going to tell C12 to inform everybody that I will have him call it a mine, specifically, so that those who are wondering if it was a facility or something stop wondering. But I'm going to tell them that it's going to be sealed for the time being, and that they are all to clear out as this is private property. Any
Robots move forward menacingly.
Yep, any petitions will be considered reasonably at a later time, but at the moment, no petitions are being taken, and everybody is to leave now.
C12 says it once, then twice. And people who understand, they leave. Then the robots step forward for a third time and they talk in sync. And then for those who are still not believing, they get beat.
Yeah.
And everyone's
Anybody-
marched off the mountain.
Yeah, anybody smart left. Anybody that could actually make a stink of this left, too.
2 people are left. The robots have a really hard time getting past their shield.
And they are.
There is a group. There's a couple people from the guild who are, the guild thinks they're above, well, pretty much anything. And there is a very persistent individual. You know him, the messenger guy. He climbed up the entirety of your mountain to deliver you delivered messages.
When I find out
can't-
when I find out it's the messenger, I will tell them not to beat him. At least.
The Skyrim courier, essentially.
Basically,
Finds
the
no matter
Skyrim
where
courier.
you
Yes.
are,
I'll
dragon fight. I don't know.
like as you're making your way out. Since I can fly and get out faster, I'll go and retrieve the message from him.
And I'm surprised if I hear behind me. Like, you got a letter.
Yeah, he's the kind of guy that would like fight the fucking cave trolls to get to you.
Comes covered in blood and guts. You're
I'm
not
here with your
censor
message.
wishes. It's a
Message for
birthday
you, sir.
It's
You're like,
a
this is a
birthday
level 90 area. How did you get in here?
Message for you, sir.
Start singing you happy thing. happy birthday.
Yeah, so
You
I'll
have a
retrieve the
singergram.
message. I will retrieve the
Sing.
message from him so he can go away.
He gives you a stack of envelopes.
I'm not reading any of them right now.
Yeah, he's just like, have a good day and thanks for choosing Anywhere Delivery. Do you have any messages that I can take for you to be delivered?
No.
Have a good day. And he kind of starts trotting down the mountain with his walking stick.
I'm gonna look at the guild members that are here.
Just one guy, and then he has one escort.
I'm gonna
Holds
look
up
at them.
a feather, and it creates a barrier.
Why are you even still standing here?
I'd like an audience.
Not the time.
I'm gonna walk over to him very calmly. I'm gonna look him dead in the eye. Have you ever lost a teammate?
Oh, plenty of times. Lost all sorts of assets, too.
Someone
Huh.
you care about?
Sadly, family? Yeah.
Mm.
He once got fined $1 million. That hurt hard.
Mm. I mean, we all lose things we like. We always lose things we love. We tend to attach
I will
ourselves to
meet
things.
with you later. Make an appointment.
I have today, but I suppose I can come back tomorrow. Toodles.
He did not make an appointment with me. That's why I told him make an appointment.
It's in the stack of envelopes.
Why have I not gotten? Why do I have a stack of envelopes? When did he send it? Today? Because that's the only time I've been out.
Yes, he sent it today. By snail mail.
I might fucking kill this man on base principle.
Well, the C12 kind of looks over. Do you want me to arrange an accident?
Not yet. I need to find out what his rank is first. Once I know he is, probably.
I'll prepare some options.
Prepare me some options.
Okay. Pilot comes down with the dropship or the VTOL with the bay open. You call for a ride?
Yes.
All right, everyone aboard.
And we're going home.
Yeah, you go home. You're greeted
Been a while
eagerly, and then it turns somber very quick.
It's been a while since we've been back, too.
Yeah. Cliff is a lot closer than you remember it. In fact, a good chunk of the Warren's positioned very precariously on the edge of the cliff, and Nix has been very busy securing the cliff face and so that the castle doesn't crumple off into the ravine.
All right. Well, we're about to
I
waste
sent
a
you a
once in a
message,
lifetime.
Matt.
Hmm?
We're
Sent
about to
you-
sacrifice a once in a lifetime item for a teammate. Everybody cool with this? Any disagreements?
I'm just thinking about making it into a dish instead of just feeding it directly to her.
Well,
Only if
you
you think
would
it'll help.
if you were able to expand its or successfully make a dish, even if it was even just 1 star, you could improve it, but there's a good chance you screw it up and lose the one-time item forever. Because it's a level 6. You successfully made a level 4, but this is another 2-tier jumps.
Mhm.
So
If you can
Yeah.
do it, we can do it. Like,
but this magical item in particular is actually powerful enough
Just by itself.
magically that you can just eat it plain.
Yeah.
And it's like eating a starred dish anyways.
It's essentially a 10-star dish, natural power. 10-star.
all right. So that's it.
30. You like bitter things, right?
Bitter candy and the like
Isn't
as a flavor.
irony
Yes.
the bit-
This is a bitter depression you have yet to feel before. You're someone who you're very attached to. I don't know if you love her as a character yet, or you just really, really like her, because it could potentially be difficult for you to generate love for a person. This is a different type of despair, because this is not fixable so easily.
Oh yeah, the emotion readers in the party are getting pings from Clarity that are probably sending danger signals.
That's actually part of why Olwen's gonna just go out of her way for this too. 2 people she cares about are being hurt by this. Yeah, and yeah,
I sent you a message, by the way, Matt.
Well, all right. I don't have any protests from anybody. Let's do it.
Very well. Luna will go to a portal will pop up, and she'll reach in and take the the peach from the portal.
Well, you never know. We can plant the pit and see if my staff.
No, we're definitely keeping the pit either way.
I was thinking about adding this to the chef's planet to make more of, but this is important for us. Maybe even have seeds inside of it. Who knows? But
There is a pit.
Yeah, Steve. Yeah, we can plant that.
Yep, save the pit. That's all you need.
Onika, right down it. Please open your mouth.
Yeah, you cut it into little slices and kind of feed it.
Boom, chakalaka. Onika's legs are back.
It takes a while, but you can actually feel the pulse of magic, and Zagato kind of gets real close, like, ooh, good data. I like this data. This is great data.
I'm going to ignore him because Well, I'm not gonna chastise him because he won't understand anyway. But you know,
He records it. Onika is like, I think I could feel my legs.
Good. Too bad I didn't have 5 merit. That's what I'm good right now. I should have done a fucking ambition. Didn't do
too
it.
late.
Well, actually, you do have 5 merit.
I do.
Ambition. Yeah.
We all live.
Ambitions.
Find a
Nope,
team
nope.
member survive the red sun. All right, Matt. We're checking a Joker's meteor into Onika's asteroid field. So another asteroid to the asteroids.
Okay. It is complete chaos, as that thing basically turns this whole asteroid belt into a pinball field. Everything's
Nice.
colliding off everything, and the entirety of her belt becomes blurry.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah. Recovery 6 months minimum.
Okay.
I was actually. You got the pit, yeah?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
got the bit.
You mind if I try? There's a little slot on the tip of my staff. I could put it on there if I could inject the healing from it. Okay.
Well, no, we're gonna try to grow another plant, not just use it.
I like your idea though, Hayden. I do. It's just had other plans, I guess. I don't know if you can take something from a slot of, you know what I mean? Like, does it take all the magic from it? When you
I have no idea what staff.
And me doing a knowing on this might influence the seed. So
I don't know. Yeah, I don't.
Yep.
Permanently attached. If I take off and on a. Yeah, if you up all the magic, yeah, I have no idea. I just see a slot that can take on a stick fell from the sky.
Though, Hayden, you do have something interesting. Just let me reread this so I know what I'm talking about.
Huh?
You have a catalyst you could use the seed with.
Oh yeah, I do. I do have a. It's a apple, some sort of stuff. I have it down. Yeah, let me check.
You got the
It's
item,
the-
which was the staff, but this catalyst would be interesting. I don't know if we can.
Yeah, from your tier 5.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let me
You
see.
picked
I
the
wrote,
catalyst.
it was a catalyst of things that can. It makes things that can't happen.
Do it.
That's all I know. That's
What
all
would
I know
be
about that.
interesting for the usage of, since it's a power ability, applying it to your remember that fucking that hand you have of the nature one that kind of grows plants
Oh,
and shit.
Green touch.
Yeah, green
green
touch.
thumb? My green
Yeah,
thumb.
either applying it to that ability and then growing the seed maybe would be interesting. But I don't know. It's just a thought that came to my head just like that. So
Do you want to use your catalyst along with your Greenkeeper?
Green key. Is that what it's called? I thought it was called green thumb.
Green Thumb, Greenkeeper. I mean,
Yeah.
it's gotten more powerful from your staff.
So the staff passes that, or
Yeah.
Okay.
It powers up your bloodline and any of the indirect stuff too. Anything that involves dealing with the flora and fauna of the world.
You know what? Yeah, we could try and grow fruits of immortality. Then that would be.
You were able to talk with hyper-aggressive, hyper-territorial creatures, and they just were like,
Chill.
Yeah, chill as fuck.
Fuck it. You know what? Why not? Why not use catalyst and my plant ability to see if I can.
Flock,
ask-
come with me as she, circles her hands into a portal, and you see a like a dark garden of just a bunch of magical plants. We're at the Warren now. If you don't mind, Mr. Creatia, would you come with me, please?
All right. Just as a warning, I'm hyper blazed right now.
No, that's perfect because we're going to your new moon.
I have a moon.
Yes.
Moon.
It's your personal garden of
Moon
that.
acquisition accomplished.
It orbits your.
Hold on.
She just
I
completed a
need to
long-term
have.
ambition.
You sign it off the bucket
Hold
list.
on. I need to have combat with the. As she fights the floor, she collapses right into it face first.
You want me to
Yeah.
somewhat sober her up?
And you just hear,
It's fine.
4. I am totally winning right now. Fight
I'd
me.
I would like to make the statement that she probably just completed a long-term ambition because of you, and who knows how many merit points she's got.
Unfortunately, NPCs don't get the ambition system or merit points.
Weak.
They do get an XP system.
Yeah.
It's just not as efficient as merit, but
Yes.
they do get it.
So
Completed a long-term ambition.
we're gonna go
anyway.
to this this magical garden, and we're gonna plant this seed there.
And then I'm catalyst on my, I guess, bloodline.
Alright,
Then
You're warped into a spirit vision. You're walking on a road. And there's this satyr kind of walking along next to you. Very tall, like 4 times as tall as you. And
Oh,
kind of
shit.
looks down. That's a nifty thing you found, kid. Where'd you find it? I like it.
you know, is he pointing at the staff?
No, this is the peach core.
Oh, you know, a friend of mine won it in a competition. Actually, cooked like a boss.
I can grow it for you. You're gonna need to be
Oh.
older.
Like how?
Well, you're how old now? What, 13, 14?
Yeah, you got it.
Right. Well, you're going to have to get to 15, pick a gender. Or not. That's not really important, but it's part of the process. When's your next bloodline?
At 15.
16.
16.
Okay. When's the next one after that?
21.
And the one after that?
No idea.
30.
30. I like how he knows the answers. He just...
So, we're going to need to do 3 simultaneous bloodline quests to get you to 30 years of age. And then you should be able to grow this plant with the gift I have given you.
Flock is gonna get to 30.
Flock vanishes for a minute, comes back as a 30-year-old man. What the fuck?
Guys, I did it.
Voices is deep.
Hayden, the only thing I can think of is maybe use your celestial object focus. Maybe that would be cool to add on here. But I guess I'm kind of with you. But go forth.
I'll do it. Do it. Who? You know what? My friend was talking. God, are you a god? Or are you like? Am I just
God?
Yeah.
I don't like that term. I'm a wanderer, an explorer, an adventurer. It's just my adventures stem far and wide, and so does my curiosity, and so does my need for knowledge and my wanderlust. And sometimes I need to venture beyond just my original starting point, beyond into the stars and beyond, even further. So.
I like that better than a god. But yeah, let's.
I mean, what is a god? It's just someone
No idea.
who has
actually.
reached a level of ascended power and understanding of the way things work. Those who don't have that call them a god because they can do things that others can't. That defy explanation, defy the way things work or should work. But don't break anything. That's important. I've, in my wandering, discovered some things. Had my battles, overcome my great trials, and there will be many ahead of me. And picked up a few things along the way. A couple gifts I've given you. And I've taken a very keen interest in you. If you don't mind me saying. And keep doing what you're doing, and I'll stand by your side.
You don't have posts, you? People have posts, apparently.
Posts?
Posters.
Posters? No, I've never really had anyone draw me. I have had a lady of the sky form my visage in a form of a constellation.
Neat.
Yeah. She was the love of my life so far. And she is the hardest woman to get. I think she still loves me. She's totally into me still. But anyways, this is not about me. This is about you.
So, what do I do? Keep walking
You
down
don't
this
have
path?
enough internal magic, kiddo. You really don't. And we're going to have to exhaust a large portion of it to get this plant to grow. It's a needy little son of a gun.
Well, it saves my friend. Sounds peaceful to have.
Well, your friend's okay. Your friend will be okay. The healing of that nature takes time. What you're trying to do is make more of these peaches in a unreasonable set of time, and there has to be a price for such power. You're gonna lose 15 plus years of your life. It's just gone. You're gonna age it. You're gonna get nothing out of it. All the magic you would have ever gotten out of that, besides what you get from your bloodline, is going to go directly into feeding this tree. And the tree will sprout its 3 peaches. That's a hefty price to pay, kiddo.
Can't get it back.
It's either that
Probably
or wait
not.
1,000 years. Actually, it's longer than that. The tree has to grow first, and then you have to wait the 1,000 years before. So you're looking probably about 1,500 years.
Very long time.
Very long time. But, I mean...
Wait, 1,500 to sacrifice my years?
You get... Hey, think of it this way. 16 years of your life for 1,500 years, and 3 immortal Tao peach thingies. Whatever they are. Just kind of pulling that from your head there.
Nah.
Pretty tasty. Not the best you could get for that type of price, but I mean... Not my life.
Without sacrificing years, is there a way of making it go faster? Like, instead of instantly, say, happen in 15 years, 20?
No, kiddo. Not
No?
years like that, no.
Super awesome.
The minimum I can get it to is 100 years. It's still a heavy price, but it's not 16 years and all the magic potential of those years. Your friend's gonna be okay.
Okay.
The catalyst here that you use, it's a thing that helps you overcome the way things should work. I'm trying to help you do that. And we're doing it by paying a life price. The most powerful of prices. Staps your potential, your end limit. You can still push that limit beyond what it could have been, but still.
It does shave away my formative.
Yes, it shaves entirely away your formative. Things are going to get really weird very quick. You're going to feel exhausted for the next 3 years. You're going to be tired. You're going to feel empty.
Yeah, that's too big a price to pay. The peaches are nice, but 3 years of exhaustion. You're
not going to end up having the exhaustion status. I'm just going to have you roleplay it.
I know, it's just going to be, like, actually 3 years of my guy not really wanting to do much. Besides lay around and chillax.
However, those peaches, dude, one of them is going to save the world, and then the other 2, you could do literally whatever you want with.
I would like to point out that if you ate one of the peaches, that would get you your years back.
Also
it wouldn't
true.
get my years back. It
would make it so it doesn't matter that you lost the years.
You lost 15 years and gained an infinity sign on your life expectancy.
Yeah, but again, I'm sitting around as a random 30-year.
I mean, he just said you'd be exhausted for 3 years, assuming you didn't eat the peach. You eat that peach, it's probably going to rejuvenate everything you lost.
I don't think that's how equivalent exchange works. I don't trade something to get 3 things. One of those things rejuvenates what you lost.
The exhaustion might be something you lose. You'll still lose the 15 years, but the exhaustion can probably be negated with the peach.
It's okay. I will keep you so high you won't even notice.
That's true.
At the end of the day, it's up to you because we don't necessarily need to grow another one of these.
Besides
Yeah.
the whole save the world part.
That's one way to go about it.
That is only one way, yes. That's part of why I was just like whatever to it, because that's just a way. It's not the only way. It's just one of
You
the
could
easy
serve
ways.
her an extremely high level dish beyond your 8 stars.
Or I could just fucking reprogram her.
Nah, do it with food. Food's a lot funner.
And see, think about how strong I could get if I ate the third peach, dude.
Think of how strong any of us could get if we ate that peach.
I'd eat for sure. Double peach mania. Fuck. It's a
No, you
damn
eat one and then you stick the other two on the end of your
Oh.
horns.
Ahead of you, you have adventure quests. Things I like to do. A little bit of wanderlust, a little bit of adventure, a little bit of spirit
I
quest.
love doing stuff.
All right. And how many you got? You got not 1, not 2, but 3. I'll walk you through some of it. I'll walk us. That sounds fun. It's not a short little bit. I won't help directly, but I'll be there.
I so want to do this. That 15 the formative years. I was a bit.
I think you're thinking too much on that part of it. I think you're worrying heavily about the 15 years, like it's going to be like a world-ending thing, when it's really just breeding you many other opportunities.
Up to you.
You're gonna be old. You're gonna have to trade out your character token for somebody with like a beard with stubble.
I already
Yeah,
have an
it's
adult. I have an adult already. It doesn't have a beard.
You get it now. You choose it.
It instantly grows because I don't have time to shave.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right? The biggest attractor, like, it's like, that doesn't sound like the best target, but like, he could do.
Well, that's his perspective. That's the big thing here, is it's all about perspective.
Fuck it, why not? Sure, 50. I keep.
There we go. All right, boys, we're gonna take those peaches from him when he turns his back.
Bitch, I'm
He's
gonna
old.
come out and
Mug him for the peaches. Mug him for the peaches.
He's gonna be so weak when he gets out of there. We're just gonna beat him with some sticks, dude.
beat me up. No, my peaches.
What have you done with Flock? Get him!
Jump him!
Break his kneecaps.
All right. Yeah. So you go in. He walks you up to a crossroads. That's what I like about these higher level ones. Eventually, you get choices.
This
Want to go on the high road or the low road?
are the signs exact same?
It just says high road, low road. One goes upwards, one goes downwards.
One you have to do pot for.
I was the high road. So
High road goes up into like this mountain pass type of thing. The low road kind of goes towards this lowlands kind of harsh area.
I like mountain. Plus, it's always funner to go up and then down than down.
Yeah, and you're like, all right, let's go. And he kind of clops along with you. And you find yourself, kind of moseying along on top of Marley.
Oh, Marley's here now. Nice.
Yeah, Marley has a perpetual bunch of weed in his mouth, and he's just like, nah, I got food. Food is good.
Content, happy.
Where am I?
Don't worry about it, Marley. We're going on a little journey.
I have food.
You have food.
Yeah, And so you get to a point, and he's like, "So, just a little about you. I heard you guys are trying to get into all sorts of cool things. I
All the-
personally like to dabble in everything. But I've had a lot of time though, a good fair bit. So, what's your current thing? And I know you like this light thing, but you're kind of into
Yeah.
this shadow, but you're also about this animal and plant stuff, and
Yeah.
you're
There's just
almost
a lot of
at one-
interest.
Yeah, almost at one point you wanted to become the animal thing. Is that still a thing?
Still a thing. Still definitely.
All right.
Gotta
If you
find-
had to put it in like priority, what's going? Tell me. How does this all these interests really fall into priority? Just how does it feel to you?
It's like asking a hoarder to show his favorite. Tough.
And don't think about it. How does it feel?
Light druid, dark shadow,
All right.
melee combat.
Melee combat, I can teach you that. I'll give you a sword that'll smack the shit out of you at one point, and magic sword. It'll operate itself.
Nice.
Yeah, don't worry about that. We'll do that later. So light druid, okay, light druid. Druid is in
Nature stuff,
person of the animal. Okay, nature stuff. Cool.
Plants and animals.
I like this. Okay. If you had to pick, want to be a light boy, or do you really want to start to really dip into that druid stuff? Because if you think you've reached the near pinnacle or are nearing the pinnacle of light, I got some tricks. Got some cool tricks picked up along the way. I've dated a lady who lives on a star.
That is pretty impressive.
Oh gosh, she's so hot. Oh, literally and figuratively.
Lighter druid. You know what? Gotta stay with my first love.
Light?
What I've light. Lady
Yeah.
light.
You know what you need? You need your own star lady. I hope you got your charm face on. And he kind of walks over to a thing and he pulls out another rock from a pile and draws a circle. And starts to draw a bunch of runes on it. And he's like, you can bring Marley. They'll love him.
Going on a trip, Marley. Gonna slick
I
back
got
my.
Food is
Yeah.
good. And you step onto it, and you're beamed up, and you find yourself in a bunch of array and shapes that have some sort of form or shape. And he's like, "Welcome to the harem of stars. We're gonna see if we can find you a wife." Yeah, let's see.
I guess at 30 I should
Color.
have.
So color. What she had? What type of hair? Like what's the hair? Burning red, or we're talking white? This cerulean
Go
blue.
Grass.
Grass green? Oh, okay. All right, let's see. And he starts to quiz you about, as he kind of walks you through, and it's kind of one of those sultan harems, but everything, there's no actual figures. Everything's outlined as if by a constellation.
Constellation. Like connect the dot.
And the color of the star is kind of veiled behind literally the kind of this veiled gauze that covers their actual features. But there's voices that kind of echo throughout the area. And kind of make your way, after he's quizzed you on what you like, he makes his way to the very end and kisses the hand of one of them. He's like, "Oh, my beautiful starlet, I have brought a friend. Please notice me."
I will also lean down, do etiquette, and kiss the top of her hand. I'm Flock. You want me to roll a charm or something? Cat. Tacky.
They're going to give you a star. She likes you. You're like him, who is the one of her fond lovers, and one of the girls will watch over you until you can find her among the stars.
Okay.
She's green in her shape and mysterious in her features, but you can always look up, and there will be a shining green star in the sky.
Okay, who needs a guardian angel? Guardian star.
When you're basically engaged to a star. There you go.
Okay, and one
And
day
you
I
make it
just
down
have to
from
go
the top
find.
of the mountain as you're ported back, and he's got, this beaming look on his face. He's like, "Oh man, dude."
Got a bunch of lipstick marks or something.
No, not that. But you definitely know he got some action. You're not sure where he got the action, but he got some. He's like, kid, you're like my good luck charm. All right.
That's good for me, I suppose.
Yeah, you meet the next crossroad. Man, we're kind of zipping through this stuff. Sorry if I'm pushing you along, but yeah,
Meeting new people, going new places.
That's 16. Oh, have you picked a gender yet? Male, female,
Oh,
neither or.
Male? I
Male?
guess, male.
Yeah. Hey, you're like me. We're gonna be hung. Yeah, hung.
Hung says doesn't quite understand, doesn't talk.
Don't worry about it. You'll understand in time. Should take a couple years. Should almost be immediate though. But anyways. All right. So. Oh man, another crossroad. Ooh. Okay. What's going on here?
What's the sign say, Matt?
All right. The sign you come up across has either or, and then there's a rock at the bottom of the post that has text on it. Oh. So the way that goes left is called Daybreak, and on the right side it's called Nightfall, and in the middle it's Solve the Riddle, if there is a riddle to be solved.
Daybreak to the left, riddle down the center, and Nightfall down.
There's no center road, it's just a rock at the base of the post.
Huh. Well, who's to say I can't solve the riddle path? Okay, so it's just a rock at the bottom. It says if there is.
You've never actually heard the use of Daybreak and Nightfall ever?
No, actually, no. You've never said the.
Nope.
Besides, the general fact that you assume that what they mean.
What does it mean to you?
Well, Nightfall means night's coming and daybreak, day's coming. So.
It was never ever used that way. It was never actually mentioned that way.
Oh, no, it was not. I'll pick up the rock. Is the rock stuck to the ground, or?
No, you pick it up. And it yells at you. What are you doing? It's not how this is supposed to work. Put me down right now.
Well, you didn't say reset, huh? How about say before I start playing around?
Don't stop waving me around. Stop it.
Fine. I put the rock down. How about rules of?
All right, back to the earth. Breathe. Yeah, I'm a rock. I can breathe totally. Anyways, can't you read?
Looks up at sign, solve mystery. Is one. Looks back down.
Right now, it actually picks up the rock that has the text on it, and rather just reads the rock. Like, what are you retarded? You have rocks in your head?
Wait, sorry, Matt, you lost.
He's like, do you got rocks for brains? Are you retarded? Who picks up the rock with text on it? Just read the rock.
But no, there's text on the bottom.
Well,
I checked the bottom. He could be lying to me. His whole job. Check the bottom.
Sure. Check it underneath the rock. There's a key. Old rusted key.
I'll read what's on the.
That's just there's a key. There's a little cutout portion, little square where somebody put a key underneath the rock.
Neat. Look. Is there a keyhole anywhere I can find? On the rock around the post.
No, he's just like, aha, nice. In case we find like a locked door or shit. You never know where those go. Hit keys, man. They're always like, it's not this one. But it could have been.
Well, if I run into a locked door, know what to try. Anyways, let's head towards daybreak, I guess.
You
I like
immediately
that.
slam into a door frame, into a door.
So, like, the moment I take a step,
Yeah.
here's
It's just kind of like, whoa, that was abrupt. Holy shit.
I tried.
He opens the door and he's like, all right, now I like you slightly less. That was way too easy. It's never that easy for me.
Hey, to be fair, it hit me first, so.
So, if a door smacked me in the face and smushed my nose a little bit every time I tried to find the right door for a key, I'd be okay with that.
I'm
For
sure the next
a
one will be
while.
a lot harder. Don't.
Don't put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
I'm sure it's just beginner's luck, and I.
Are you sure you want to invoke beginner's luck here?
Is that like a sacred thing?
No, there is a thing called beginner's luck in the grand cosmos. That's why humans can actually topple gods. Because fucking beginner's luck. Always on their side. Of course, in the right circumstances, but still. This is called sheer dumb luck, not beginner's luck. Unless you want to invoke beginner's luck.
No, I'll take your dumb luck.
Alright. Because I'm the master of sheer dumb luck. Although I did lose my beginner's luck a long time ago. Rip. But still. Sheer dumb luck, you can't control it. Beginner's luck is a one-time thing.
You know, I'll save that one for God top thing or whatever
Yeah.
if I really need to win
Alright.
a game of cards.
So you open it up, and daybreak is actually when the realm of light has been broken, has been overcome. It's an actual kind of a call sign, kind of like Broken Arrow, or like
Like-
Polaris. Yeah. So
Okay.
it's basically, if you ever hear the term daybreak from a paladin, not only do your powers no longer work, but any power is useless against whatever happens because you no longer are in charge. You are the subservient magic when a day actually is broken. It's a shadow magic. It's a dark magic.
Oh.
Yeah. And there's a dark, shadowy orb, like kind of miasmic with these tendrils that kind of swirl out of it. And he's like, "Oh, that's dark and ominous as fuck." Touch it.
Yeah.
I'd totally touch it if I was me.
If I was. You are you.
Yeah, I'm me. In fact, I'd probably lick it just to taste it.
You know what? I had a good friend who did that. Nothing bad happened to him.
Yeah, I mean, sounds good. What I do.
Fuck it. Why not? I'm walking towards this thing, Matt. What am I saying?
That is some of the most concentrated power of shadow and dark you've ever felt. It makes your inner light pale in comparison.
Is it like all the inner dark of the whole like world essentially gathered in a black
No.
hole?
But it's a potent form of magic. So
Huh.
something.
It's something. Well, the goat man told me to lick it, so.
Yeah. And
I'm-
he's like, "Oh, you know what? Here." And he kind of pulls out an ice cream cone. And he takes a scoop off of it and hands it to you. And he has a scoop for himself, and he smushes his with yours, and he's like, "Cheers, bro!"
Cheers. That's dark.
And you immediately the thing attacks you immediately, and he's kind of licking.
Oh,
his,
God.
like, "Oh man, you
It leaves
said
something
nothing
to my
would happen." Oh shit.
Start bashing my face.
Yeah,
going off
no. Since it's only a small portion and not the whole main thing, let's see how strong the inner light or the inner darkness becomes. That's a 1. All right, you immediately tame it.
Oh. Neat. No counter rolls needed.
No, this is the one. So it adds a +1 rating to all your inner dark and inner dark affinity.
Oh shit.
But it becomes an unnatural influence, just like your light is.
Okay. Do I add another one? What?
It has a special property, kind of like the way you focus on sun calling
Call
out of the
sun.
light magic. This is called suffocation. This is subversion and suppression of other dark or light power. This is no one gets to have fun.
No fun.
And he just kind of looks at you. See, you're fine. He smacks you on the back. Finish your ice cream.
I finished my. I go for another lick.
It's fine this time.
Okay.
I think it just gave you like a cheap uppercut to the nose, which was not fair. But after that, it was kind of like, oh shit, your light's really strong.
Okay.
You'll have to nurture it since it's a level 1, but it's easiest to control and actually form as a level 1.
So I just throw it on someone's face.
They'll get opposed, rolls.
I guess
But-
merit, or how do I?
Yeah, you'll have to build it up just like your sun color.
Okay.
And then your last one, you reach another area, and it's a meadow. He's like, oh, shit.
I like metal.
Hey, did we ever find you an animal companion?
Got Marley.
Marley's an idiot, but adorable.
Marley really likes.
I like
Yeah.
food. I have food.
Yeah, I got. Aren't smart. I got a move on it. He's friendly. Not the smartest either. He is also very many.
All right. Do you want? What are we talking about here? Like, what type of umph?
What are you talking about? Energy type or like type of animal?
I mean, how smart? Like, sometimes having a really dumb companion is really nice. Sometimes having a really smart companion sucks because it's always asking questions and second guessing you, and it's kind of like, ugh.
I'm gonna side eye Zagatl.
Constantly backtalk.
That too. You usually end up at some sort of barbecue at some point if they backtalk me too much, because I can always find another one.
Harsh but true. Harsh but true. Oh, why not a good my level of it? Not too smart, not too dumb.
Rock on. All right. Here's a
Get
turtle.
hook.
And he hands you a turtle.
What's your name?
I am Turtle. I don't have a name yet. Would you like to give me a name?
You got a preference?
I don't know. I was just made just now.
Guess it's hard to have a preference. Here, 10 seconds.
I like rocks.
Let's name you Stone Turtle.
Okay. I am Stone Turtle.
Stone. Well, I don't know if I should be happy. Not that I'm as smart as Turtle seems smart.
Where are we going?
You know, we're just going for a walk right now.
I don't walk
Go.
fast.
Here.
Did you carry me?
Yeah, you can sit on my head. Just
Whoa.
get nice and cozy.
Am I in the sky? This is really tall.
Sure. But I guess, you know what? Pretty tall for you. Yeah, you're very high. You're very high up. So,
It kind of gnaws on your hair a little bit. But yeah. Slowly
okay.
just it's fluffy. And then you're sent back. You're face down with a turtle still on your head, 30 years of age. And you get as you kind of look up groggily with your eyes all blurry. You kind of see a vision in the background of your patron with a thumbs up, like, "You did good, kid. See you around. Have fun with your peaches."
Give a little wave, like, yeah, I never got your name.
He didn't give it.
I know. That's
And
nice.
Luna, you find the most perplexing thing. The tree is a full peach tree, and there are 3 identical peaches. Flock, on the other hand, has a stone turtle on his head, and he's older.
I don't think. Yeah.
All
I
right,
don't.
moving to Owen.
Is Owen here?
What?
I thought.
No, he's a little bit somewhere else. All right, you go fight your dad.
Oh, yeah. Just gonna fly up. I assume it's probably middle. I think it's the daytime, yeah?
Yeah.
So he's in the tower, right?
Yep.
Just gonna go up and just gonna be, gonna go see Dad. Not gonna say much. Just gonna
I'm
go
just
see
gonna,
him.
gonna roll over and stuff, kind of like.
I don't know why you're addressing me currently, Matt, as not doing much with this.
Oh, he's sleeping.
Yeah, I'm basically gonna crawl into the nest with him.
He kind of picks up a head.
Nah.
Oh, nice. What are you doing here? I was dreaming of tasty bugs and
long day.
sun.
Problematic
Days usually
people.
are long when we near the summer. That is correct.
No, I mean, it's been a very, very long week.
Dude, it's really hard to
Problematic
talk to Adam and
I know.
understand
Well,
concepts
I know.
like.
That is.
I'm gonna be like problematic nobles.
Eat them.
Can't
Yeah.
just eat them.
Why not?
Oh, they'll hunt me down for it. Things like that.
Then we
Problematic
fight them.
nobles. Onika almost died to a basilisk.
Basilisks are not edible.
No. And their bites are poisonous.
I lost an old friend to one.
We managed to save her, but
You could do that.
it sort of. We managed it, but we sacrificed a lot to do so.
Hold on. Kind of fishes through his nest. I have a thing. And he pushes a large roly poly to you. Food's good.
It tastes good.
Eat, you'll feel better.
I'll indulge him. I've probably eaten bugs before, thanks to him.
Yep. It's not one of the bad ones. Not one of the best ones, but it's filling.
I'm gonna be like, yeah, no, just I've been dealing with a lot of things, and I just wanted to go somewhere quiet for a minute.
I do sleep sometimes.
Remind me
than I
why
used to.
I started dealing with people.
Because they talk and do things all the time. You could just sleep like me. It'd be better to avoid them.
I suppose it would be.
So did Flock finish the spirit quests?
You did.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
Hey, Matt, do I have a plant cat for that?
Cut out like 4 times. Your mic
Oh.
is probably far from your face.
Second. I was asking, did I gain plant growth ability, or is that catalyst?
The catalyst was used to grow a tree that shouldn't have grown in such a short time.
Okay.
Have you decided what you're going to use the peaches for?
Not yet.
No.
We haven't talked about it.
Yeah.
I just finished. Johnny
You
wasn't
literally
here.
just finished it.
Uh-huh.
I'm just laying on the ground.
You want to do something fun?
Sure.
All right. And kind of fishes through some stuff. And produces a full set of heavy order armor that has obviously been picked clean of all the tasty bits. He's like, all right, so you're gonna need your help because you have hands.
Where
A little
did
stick
you?
man out in the field. You could go put the armor on the stick man and the helmet on the stick head. We can take turns at cawing at it, like you like to say.
Where did you even get this?
I found it wandering near this place. I ate him.
Wait, near the Warren?
Yes.
How long ago?
I don't remember. It was many suns ago. And a lot of other ones. And I ate them because they were tasty. They're like bugs or
Ask him
other-
seasons. How
other
many
armored
seasons
things.
have passed?
Yeah, how many seasons ago?
I don't remember. I kind of fell into a long sleep. I was very full.
I'll see if I can't figure out how long it's been around.
It was
Like,
it was during the bomb, or maybe a day after the bombing.
So it's been like 6 months.
okay. Well, that means they were probably here trying to retrieve something. Do you remember where they were?
Beat me in a cacawing and I will show you.
All right,
Outcaw him.
time
Do
to
it.
out cacaw Dad.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, you guys have a it eventually turns into like how much style you can put your caca into and how stupid the aerial maneuver turns into. Dad is a complete goof. He does like these super ornate non-aerodynamic maneuvers and sometimes half crashes into the ground in the attempt. And by the end of it, you guys are roaring in laughter.
This is how you beat depression. Go
And
talk
of course,
to your
Depressed.
parents.
his feathers ruffle all the time. He's like, "That didn't happen. You didn't see that, son." No, ma'am. Wait, your daughter. Yes, that one.
Can't even remember my
I
gender.
used to have a son.
What parent are you?
He's just kind of like, I used to have a son, 2 sons.
And now you have a daughter.
If I call you son by accident, forgive me.
I
I used to
will.
do this with my sons too, but we would target living beasts instead of this. This is way more fun.
It's because you get to play more when you do it.
Exactly. By the way, you did not see that. I did not fall into the ground.
Certainly not.
Good. We have agreed that I did not incur a penalty. By your words.
No, you still did that.
You just said you. And of course, you guys play chase, and you spend the whole of the day cheering up.
Okay, that's nice. That's fluffy.
And you guys mess. He's got armor set after armor set. You're not like there was a lot of dudes he ate.
Yeah. See,
But
Then he food comaed.
Yes, he did. Does he eventually actually show me where they were trying to go to after we?
not where they're trying to go to, but just where he intercepted them. Which
Yeah,
was,
where he intercepted them.
which was
They
about
never got to where they wanted.
500 meters away from the Warren.
I assume this is probably in the evening after we've done that for a few
Um,
hours.
Oh.
Yeah, he took them out very quickly. And he wasn't really focused on where they were going, just that surprise bitches, you're dead.
You're near my
Yeah.
house. It's food I got.
I'm gonna try to figure out, based off of where he got rid of them, where they might have been going.
Probably the Warren, man.
Probably the
know.
one.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. If they were
Lot
after the Warren, or if they were after something else that dropped in this area.
How would you ascertain that? That was 6 months ago.
Well, basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the locations that they were found at, and basically use those locations that they were at to triangulate what locations are roughly in the middle, and then just kind of.
You found them all at
around.
one location. They're kind of moving as a force.
I'm gonna see if there's any signs of the combat left. I doubt it, but it's worth looking.
6 months later.
It's possible. Not
Yeah.
okay.
Um,
People have tracked off of worse.
Yeah, the
I'll roll a natural survival.
yeah.
I assume there's probably going to be a difficult test, but yeah, never mind.
Dad fucked him up.
I'll do a an out from there, like search pattern. Like where you kind of start at the
The only thing
location
you
where
can
they
think
found.
of is, I mean, you've explored the area pretty profusely, close to the Warren. I mean, it has to be the
Yeah.
Warren, unless there's something so hidden that it even fools your bloodline.
Well, I'm thinking it might have been something that got dug out in the bombing, which is possible. I'm gonna go where did they drop the bombs? Because they bombed this area too. I remember that.
Hmm.
Yeah, so I'll head over to where they dropped the bombs to see if maybe.
Anything new has popped up?
Yeah.
Bombs are on the cliff edge. That's why the cliff is much closer than it used to be.
I like how none of us question that.
I just assumed that's what had done it.
You find Nyx. She kind of peeks up around the corner in her very large spider form, and it's always a whoa. Oh, that's Nyx. It's not an actual sun here. Thank God.
Nyx, you're gonna give me a heart attack one of these days.
Oh, I heard disturbance on the web.
On the web. Yeah, no, I was my father killed some order soldiers. I'm trying to figure out what they were looking for.
Probably this elevator shaft I'm covering up and not telling anyone about.
I'm gonna look at her for a minute. So an elevator shaft, huh?
Yeah, I mean half the cliff is gone, so it kind of removes a lot of stuff hidden in the inside.
I'm gonna
Usually.
fly over to see what elevator shaft she's trying so hard to hide.
And she's not doing a great job. It looks like a spider nest. The way that
Okay.
Massive webs.
the webs that go into the cliff cave hole.
I'm gonna look at it and I'm gonna look at her. Really?
Yeah, it's creepy.
No,
Tell me
I
that
meant
doesn't scream Sun Eater.
that. Well, I mean, it does, but it more like honestly, no. It screams tunnel spider to me.
Oh, well, that's even less attractive.
Like the ones that pop out of the hatch and grab things.
No,
Anyway.
those are trapdoor spiders. Tunnel spiders actually live in the mountains, in the caves.
Well, either way.
Earth.
Point is, have you seen anything down that thing?
I can go get one of the little ones. Send them down.
They did that to us all the time.
We're not gonna send the little ones down there.
I know there would be someone who'd volunteer. There's always there's a really large bunch of reckless ones that you left in your wake.
Yeah, and that's because they saw us doing stupid things and winning, and they should not take after our example.
But for that, everyone does that. You're literally
Um,
like everyone's hero. A bunch of you.
that's
Not
a
Clarity.
shame.
No, Clarity, you're a hero for a bunch of the
Every
more
bully's
violent prone. You're also Tyler Shen also talks about you all the time. And he's like, you gotta pick up your studies. You could be like him. He liked to fight and he was smart.
Nice example.
Yep.
Hear that? You're a good example to somebody somewhere.
Bunch of kids actually.
It's a shame, really.
Yeah, so literally if the kids would jump and do something very stupid in the name of trying to impress their heroes.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, yeah, this might be more dangerous than the kids can deal with. Okay,
They're
let me
small.
rephrase that as definitely more dangerous than the kids can deal with.
Didn't stop you when you guys were going up.
We didn't go down the elevator shafts.
Did we go down an elevator shaft?
There.
I think we did, but it was one that was already Hunter approved.
Yes.
Yep, I'm gonna land on the edge of it, making sure not to stick in the web, and just call up Hunter.
Mm.
Hey, Hunter.
Mm.
I got a thing.
Again.
Well, apparently that bombing dug up an elevator shaft.
Of course it would.
Yeah. The Order knows it's here because they sent some people to try and check it out.
Yeah,
Oh.
they didn't come back.
Yeah, that's because the Nightwing ate them.
Oh.
Not because they made it to the shaft.
Well, either way, they wouldn't come back.
No, nobody came back. But we should probably. Well, the problem is it's exposed.
Seal it.
Yeah, I don't know if I can here. If I try
Put some rock
sealing
on it.
Well, no, the problem is that it's on a crumbling cliff face that got knocked out by the fucking bombing.
Put some lot of rocks in it. Put something over it that makes it look very unattractive.
Well, we don't know if this is part of the main network.
Probably is.
Want to help me check it out?
No, not at all. Remember that borehole?
Very much.
This is a different kind of equally worse.
Did I tell you I figured out how to kill that thing? If we ever
Ugh.
really, really need to.
I mean, we could always just drop the tombstone on it.
Actually, that'd be one of the best ways.
I have explosives.
We'd have to make sure it dies, because if we miss, then it comes after me first.
Hmm. Nah, that'll do it. Oh, what we could do. Borehole has a specific diameter, and then the tombstone on top is a larger diameter. We have 4 heavy rotors cabled to the corners, and cut the top to fit the lid perfectly all the way down. We can just lower it gradually, and nothing could escape.
That would actually work.
And then it would be like a plunger and a syringe.
We'll keep that in mind. For now, I want to figure out what to do about this elevator. No, I don't think exploding it's going to exactly work
Darn.
this time. Well, the problem is I get the feeling if we add any extra weight to it of that nature, it's probably just going to collapse.
Good.
The Warren.
Less ways up, less ways down.
No, I mean not that kind of collapse.
Mm. Seal it up.
Hmm.
You got people who do things.
I'll see what I can do. Well, I'm gonna have Zagatl scan this hole. What does he pick up?
He just kind of looks down it. Fascinating. A different dimension.
Right, getting the construction bots to seal that up. What is it, the curse dimension? Again?
I suppose if it is a similar but not identical matching data to the previous dimension that I looked at, perhaps.
Great.
So, guys, do you have anything against me going to Scalren with that knife?
No.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go do that then.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm gonna go sacrifice your bloodline for cool power.
I think I will.
I'll let you be the canary in the coal mine on that one.
Sounds good. You considering doing the same thing? I mean, after the
Yeah.
order is done, your bloodline is very strong, but you could use something else.
I've been considering it.
So yeah, Matt, I'll go take the knife over to Scowran and have a little chat with her, see if she knows how to use it, what would happen, how it works.
She flourishes it, and she kind of hums over it. These are outlawed, illegal, and taboo. You want me to use it? Is that what you're telling me? I suppose I could. Always wanted one.
I've been considering it. Could you tell me more about the process?
It's a one-time thing. You can never get your bloodline or any other bloodline back. You are transferring the power innate in your blood, which transcends a lot of the effects of this world because it's eternal and only focused on you and your internal soul, that of the power of the magic within your blood. You're literally scouring that special magic from your blood and from your bones and marrow and channeling it into something else. If you channel it into something outside your body, you're removing that a good part of your special magic from you. You're becoming less magical. But you're also transferring directly, equally, magic into something else. It's a math equation. It's a simple math equation, and it's not hard to do. I can. It is, from what I understand, painful though.
How precise is the direction of the thing you're transferring it to? Would I give you a vague thing? Would I give you specifics?
Well, first off, we chat. What are we trying to do?
Clarity kind of just tilts his head back and forth a little bit as he considers that, and then responds with, my bloodline is very, very good at resilience, getting back up after I fall over, being able to take a hit, winning regardless.
Mm-hmm.
It's very close to where I want to be and who I want to be, but it's not quite there.
It'll evolve with you. You're young. Your bloodline will evolve, become more robust, or centralized on what you really need the more as you get older. 11, 16, 21, 30.
Hmm.
A lot of room to grow.
I was considering converting it into physical power rather than resilience, maintaining its focus on me, not transferring it to an outside source, just changing its direction.
I could easily do that. Are we talking physical strength?
Physical strength.
Your body might change.
Clarity nods.
You're converting directly magic into, and yes, you're pouring it back into yourself, but it's going to be not as mysterious as it was before. You are literally going to stunt yourself magically. That's why it's considered taboo. But at the same time, it's by your choice. But you're also young. This could be a very rash decision, but it is a very permanent one too.
I've put some thought into it, where I want to be, what my options are, where I want to go. This
You
is
don't
going
actually
to
have an adult body yet either.
Which
You
does
might
mean whatever
physically
body you
stay
have,
that
you're
shape
going to.
from here on. You may never have an adult body. That will be your adult body from here. Yes, you'll fill out. mature like normal, but that's your size, your height, your shape. That'll be you. Could be. Maybe you grow normally. Maybe you grow freakishly large, rapidly over the years.
Clarity thinks that over.
Remember, you have an undeveloped physical body. Not full adult yet. You haven't filled out.
What I'm worried about now is if I take this option, are my stat caps going to be 35 forever? Because if I do that, then it's totally not worth it, no matter what I potentially can get out of it.
They're not going to be stuck at 35. That's going to be your adult body. You're already reinfusing your physical small frame to be far more powerful than that would have even a normal human would be. So you would not be limited to 35. It's just you would have a small, diminutive size. You'd be considered very short.
Maybe. Or I could grow because of specifically what I'm investing in.
Right.
You know what? I'm definitely the type to make decisions and go for it. I also have a lot of merit invested in bloodline abilities. How exactly will that work out?
Direct transfer.
Direct transfer, so I lose the merit from them and invest it somewhere else?
It's invested for you.
Ooh.
It comes with the whole package. Imagine to have.
I strip all the fun bits, remove all the fun bloodline stuff. You take bare merit invested, and you get the equivalent of something back. And you just want raw fucking strength.
You know what? I'll do it. I'll go for it. Let me hunt down all of my bloodline-related abilities.
Johnny here?
They're having their house party.
Yeah. Matt, you're gonna have to go over later what this all did for me because there was not enough explanation of what happened.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. So,
Do the cha-cha slide.
these are the first ones.
Don't do that. Just total it for me, you wanker doodle.
If I copy and paste them there, I will.
John, imagine if I go trade my bloodline now that it's done and I'm an adult body.
Do it, dude. Do it.
I just want to be a druid.
No, I like it though. I like my bloodline. I have a stick and everything.
Remember, once upon a time, you were not happy with your bloodline.
Not have fun. Now,
How many points have I put into my bloodline now?
is everyone gonna go trade their bloodlines for unoriginal power?
Well, I just realized I've put 135 points into my bloodline.
Mm-hmm. And
No, that's it. That's the end of that thought. I use my
Okay.
bloodline too much to validate it like he is to remove it.
So, I only have 50 points of merit invested into the various bloodline abilities.
okay.
However, one of my thresholds is directly related to that, so that one will need to be reconfigured as well.
Direct transfer.
Eyes glow. When Bloodline sings, Huntergeist will appear.
Going directly in there.
Oh, you lose a threshold. You gain some.
Yeah. So it's just 50 merit points plus all the natural bloodline abilities that I haven't invested merit in, and I've just gotten from
You
stuff.
also
Would
lose,
you like?
you lose your Dow from the Red Sun.
Oh, that's interesting.
Directly tied to your blood as well.
But that's converted over, and I still have a moment of Dow.
Yeah, you have a Dow moment about fucking strength. Let's see if you can.
Well, I wasn't
Actually-
expecting that. So that's going to
Well,
convert
you
over.
lose your Dow about the Red Sun.
Yes. And I have developed that quite a bit.
And all the merit expenditures in that as well.
Oh, so that's Dow understanding that I've put into that. So
Well, Dow understanding, anything passive that targets all of the Dow, that's different. Anything specifically targeting Lazarus.
nope, haven't invested any merit points in it, Matt Lazarus.
All right. If you fail, it just is converted into raw points. If you get it, you could have a moment of Dow about muscles, physical strength.
Muscle. All right, that is intelligence, I believe.
Yep.
Okay. And it is no longer single digit required. I just have to pass, apparently, since I've got so many upgrades and various things given to me. All right. Ooh, fate point.
Worse. It's going to be 80. 80s.
91. Oh.
Is that a burn fate point thing? Oh, man.
Is it a
Or
burn
is it
fate
just
point
converting directly into points?
thing? You know what? I'll burn. I literally have gotten like one fate point this whole game, and I want this moment of Dow.
It's
Get
not going to
100.
happen.
Here comes
You're still
100.
still gonna suck ass.
Unless
Yeah,
my
Sorry, bud. All right.
anybody
Wait,
got
no,
any?
he's connected to us. Can't he? Or is it only Luna who can?
It's only me, and you've already burnt. I can't do it again.
Let's see if there's anything else I can use to potentially make this any better.
Maybe if you waited for a P, yeah, like I them all.
Any bonuses I could get? I mean, I could probably figure one out at somewhere at some point.
Do you have 5 merit you can spend? Potentially.
Oh, I do have
little
5
bit,
merit
a
I could
little-
spend. I have 9 merit I could spend.
To do what?
I don't know what I would do.
Do any.
I don't know what I would do.
Isn't your? I was going to say, how much is it after 40? Our cap's broken on those now, right? Because of the
45.
Yeah, but they still cost more.
They still.
I was going to say, if you can go up by
9 merit
4,
would not be enough.
no.
Just 1 second, since this is important. Let me see if I have anything I could do.
So, context-wise, you use the dagger, I'm guessing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she brought it to Scowren.
And he's getting all zippity zap zoop going for strength.
Well, it depends on if you count the scatter lights as having protected people from starvation. That's a pretty big bonus to Dow understanding. That's about the only thing I can think of.
Roll a 1d6. That's the bonus you get. So it's 50-50.
Luck? No luck.
Now it's a luck.
Oh, big. Is it a luck, Matt, or is it?
Matt hasn't been doing luck, though.
47-48.
I have not been doing luck.
You
Yeah,
have
yes,
not been
luck
doing
one.
luck.
Yes, done
Yep.
1 luck.
All right. It's done.
Anything else you think of?
Nope. It's converted into points.
Moment of Dow should at least be worth a lot of points.
1 or 2. Roll.
1 or 2. Let's roll 1d2. 1.
All.
I stay small. Oh, that's interesting.
Ha.
Well, teenager-sized,
Roll 1d2
healthy,
again.
athletic teenager. 1.
You keep a single set of arms.
Okay.
Could have got two. Could have had 4 arms.
I could have.
Your strength is what currently?
41 before tattoos, 50 with tattoos.
Double it.
Okay.
Should be at 82.
82. And that will bring me to 91 with my tattoos.
Yep. You gain an unnatural strength, obviously, from this stupidity. Your muscles are a fortress unto themselves.
This is actually my second unnatural strength.
Well, this stacks up.
Yep.
Doesn't matter. Your muscles are a fortress unto themselves. Striking them requires something special. Roll 1d3 to see what is required to actually hurt you.
3.
It requires magic. Non-magic cannot physically harm you.
Oh, that's interesting.
Does
There
that
are
include order
certain
stuff?
things like explosions, the impact force that will hurt you, but lasers, physical impact from non-magical sources, it doesn't it can't permeate your skin, can't cut you, can't blast through the skin. Physical contusions is where it is the only mundane thing that can overcome you, because it
I
doesn't
can get bruised.
you can get bruised, you can also be broken.
So if someone
hurt from
twists
what-
his arm the wrong way.
Right. You can be people can use your physical ability against yourself, because what if they break something inside you? How does your teammates get to the physical repair if it's not magic?
You're like Superman in this case, but yeah.
Yes. You are
Don't
literally
worry, you're
bulletproof. Penetration, that's not magical, you just kind of ignore, with the exception of blast-based stuff. So if it's not explosion or some sort of heavy contusion, then it doesn't penetrate the skin is the key. You have bulletproof skin. And it's protected by your muscles. You can add your strength rating as additional natural armor.
Okay.
And
Requires magic to
you
penetrate.
can potentially learn to do some really kind of silly things with how you flex.
Flex powers.
You're
Like
basically
for-
a muscle wizard. Also, the way ki circulates through your body now is a little strange. You're gonna have to relearn ki from the ground up. Not that you got very far, but your body's changed a little drastically. There's nothing for all the connections it had naturally to your bloodline, completely gone. Just scoured, as if someone literally ran a knife through your veins, almost. So they need to form new formation or create new formations and attachments.
So the key abilities that I did have are gone.
Yes, you'll have to learn ki from the ground up.
Hey, I already know bones better, so that's good.
I mean, your bones are. You didn't lose anything from the bones.
Oh, so my bone
That was a
ability.
physical change. Your bone's still there. Just
Nice.
the key abilities itself. It has to start from the ground up. Now, you didn't get too far. You weren't like Flock down his light path. So you don't have too much to relearn, but you also weigh 6 times as much as you used to, without the armor, the extra bits that you wear, like without anything, wearing anything full nude, you weigh 6 times as normally what you would as a kid.
Good.
Yeah, have fun with all that strength.
Requires magic to penetrate skin. Adds strength bonuses, additional armor, flex powers.
Muscle
And I
wizard.
will never grow any bigger
a
than I
muscle wizard
currently
now.
am.
You're a tiny muscle wizard.
Yes, yes.
Oh, I'm a teenager, 16-year-old, healthy, athletic dude. I'm probably taller than some short adults still.
Mhm.
It's not like I'm 5'2".
You're 5'4", of course.
You're like 5'7", 5'8", which is tall for a teen our ages.
Yeah.
John,
That is the highest you will ever get.
John, everyone knows that angry things come in small packages. Of course he's short.
Right.
You
Like,
can do stupid things like wield 2 great mauls one-handed.
Death's Door. If in danger close range, apply all fear effects. I no longer have that. Goodbye. Danger close. If I get a 20 armor shield. No longer have that. If within danger close, danger can choose to get double damage instead of healing. No longer have that. Learns faster, learns better. Already got that. Pain resistance. Pain resistance is gone. Relentless. Stays
Ooh, you like
constant.
that one.
Well, pain resistance, was that directly connected to your bloodline or just you?
I purchased it before the bloodline, but the
You keep it
bloodline
then.
gave it big bonuses.
You keep it. It's
Huh.
it's just a normal enhanced pain resistance.
Gotcha.
You lose all the fun bits. It goes back to being, I reduce pain good.
I can no longer key strike people.
You can keep it, just say inactive.
Gotcha. It's actually going to take me some time to relearn that, I think, because it took me a year and 6 months to get as far as I did.
But you didn't learn it before. You were literally learning it from the ground up with no experience. Now you know how to do it. You just need to replicate it.
With a new body. Okay. Might. Selected 5 points. Bloodline. Inactive. Oof. Inactive. Fear, pain resistance, now understanding, memory, key, spooky, bloodline, inactive. Okay. I am converted over. I am a strong man. I'm exactly where I want to be. Oh, what about the threshold thing? Eyes glow when Bloodline sings, Huntergeist will appear. Is that getting converted to something? Was that built into the muscle powers?
Yeah, it will. It is a muscle wizard type of thing. Remember the chest plate thing that Hunter does, where he puts a fist against your chest on your sternum and he prints stuff?
Mm-hmm.
You're pretty certain if you pec flex just the right way, you can transmat stuff.
Pec, flex, transmatting.
Yes, it is goofy as it sounds.
This is beautiful. This is exactly what I wanted. Ooh.
Don't worry, guys. And then you do the Terry Crews pec pop routine, and then something transmats into place. There you go. And everyone
need to
just stares
go-
like, what the fuck?
I need to go rip apart an alpha rhino and bring its head to cross so that she can make me a helmet.
Go do the legendary one.
You don't have hunting rights.
That's true.
So?
It's an
A muscle
endangered
wizard.
species.
You're a muscle wizard.
I'm gonna challenge you with night magic. I flex.
I also have 42 natural armor right now. And 150 actual armor.
It also occurs to me that you were already talking with the prince there.
Yeah, about eugenics.
You gotta stop repeating that, Matt. We know what he was talking about. You don't gotta keep telling us.
No, I need you
Anyway.
to say it again.
So, congratulations, you have done something crazy. But you have found that bloodline magic is freaking crazy too. Equally as crazy as your decision.
It's powerful. I traded away a lot of potential development for this upgrade. And I'm totally okay with that because I'm happy with where I am.
Oh, I don't think I've ever actually had someone be a full-on base muscle wizard class before. I mean, Tempo was, but he was also too many other things to count.
Harsh but true.
He was everything else first, then a muscle wizard.
You sure you don't want my adult picture token to take over? It looks basically the same, but more muscular.
Do it. Fuck it.
Done!
You guys are making adult decisions.
Matt, you gonna go over what I got from that thing yet, or?
I already gave you the gifts from the bloodlines, but remember, he said you're literally giving up those years.
I know, but I don't know what betrothed to a star does, and I don't know what the turtle does.
The
And I
turtle
don't even-
is a companion you cultivate. Feed him. You make friends with him, and he becomes something of your design. He is a legendary beast. He's a baby, though. He's a mythical legendary beast.
The legendary turtle.
He's a small little turtle. He starts small, but eventually he gets bigger. And he's completely loyal. And yes, you can summon him with your staff. So if he can't keep up, or if he disappears or falls, you can be like, "Turtle, Rock Turtle, I summon you!" Clang as you slam the staff into the ground, and Rock Turtle appears on the top of your head.
And what about
choose
the betrothed
Rock
to a
Turtle.
star?
Hmm?
Oh, what about the betrothed to a star thing? Is that just go find her later on?
Star is watching over you. If you become more cool,
Fabulous.
yeah. If you become a more worthy suitor, she'll send you gifts.
Okay.
But right now, you're kind of pathetic.
Harsh but true again. And how many times can I use the suffocate thing, and how exactly does that work?
Starts out at 1, just like your sun call. And
Okay,
it's
so-
based off of you remember? Do you remember what dictates the amount of times you can sun call?
Yeah, it's willpower plus focus.
This time it's just going to be willpower and intelligence.
Just gonna be what?
Willpower and intelligence.
Willpower and intelligence. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That type of thing, if you use it, you cannot use anything else like in tandem with it. It suffocates
So it
you,
affects me as well.
suffocates your abilities as well until you find a way to bypass it.
Okay.
But I expect you to find a way around it eventually.
Yeah, I'll find a way.
So I've been thinking about something. If you're done, Aiden, that is.
Yeah, sure. I'm kind of probably. I think I need Johnny for this next
Johnny!
part.
Johnny!
Well, I've been thinking about something, and I wanted to ask about it if you're done for the moment.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So, Matt. So, I have the blueprints of a lot of things now, right?
You really do. It's getting kind of obnoxious because it doesn't come with any cliff notes.
Yeah, well, okay, but I have the blueprints of, for example, the Night Court's ability to see in the dark.
Yeah.
I have my own
You have
blueprint.
a number of
right?
ways. There's a lot of different ways.
I have my own blueprint, right?
Mhm.
Am I able to edit my own blueprint?
Not yet. You need another device for that.
Hmm.
Probably another threshold upgrade. Maybe a gift.
Is there a way I can edit other people's blueprints?
This probably will be with the same device.
Mm-hmm.
You can do minor tweaks with QB.
Okay,
But,
so let's try this. Right now, I have a tattoo
Mm.
that grants me night vision.
Yeah.
Well, to be particular, it grants me dark vision. I got
Yeah.
that specifically in that phrasing for a reason.
Yeah.
Can I incorporate that tattoo more directly into me instead of having it be a secondary thing? Just have it be a part of my body, rather than something that's fueled off of my magic as like a secondary item.
That's actually a major edit because it basically takes the magic from the tattoo and applies it directly to your eyeballs.
It is a fairly major edit, but it is different from altering my blueprint directly, like I was
Not the
trying
direct
to.
blueprint altering. It makes it from a natural artificial source to something naturally that you've always had.
Well, not always had, but you know.
Right. Because it basically transmits or transfers something artificial into something natural.
Yeah, but it's also transferring something that's already there and making it permanent rather than trying to alter it altogether.
QB, can move the tattoo to your eyeballs.
That does not help. I appreciate the effort, but that does not help, QB. Did we get merit for this session?
Nope.
You got 5.
Yeah, you
You
got 5.
completed a goal.
Yay!
What goal did we complete?
Hey guys.
Someone survived the red sun.
Because we're that good.
Quick thinking from Olin. What was the reason?
Just as a by the way, if Onika had died or been permanently crippled, Clarity was going to be leaving to the east.
Yeah, I
Gone
figured.
forever.
Yeah. If she dies,
Do you
Clarity is
think
probably going to die too.
that had something to do with my decision of giving Onika the thing as well.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So that gives me a few points.
Literally a few.
Uh-huh.
When
I've got 14 at the moment.
Clarity comes up to you, and just like flexes at you, and just says, "It was worth it."
Your shirt rips in multiple places and then stitches itself back together when you stop flexing.
Do I want to know why you can do that now? Oh, the knife. Right.
I decided to transfer
All
all
you
of
make
my.
me a strength test?
You know what? I can. This counts as a physical prowess thing, right?
Yes, it
So
does.
my tattoos are helping me, right?
Oh, yes.
All right, plus 20.
Your shirt explodes. Literally, anime style, it just completely explodes off of you as you flex super hard. And then when you stop flexing, the shirt regenerates back onto you.
The fact that that works concerns me.
The shirt is disturbed. Stop doing that. Aren't we friends?
Why do you hurt me?
Yeah.
I
Don't
slap
you
my
like to look good?
I slap my stomach and tell my shirt to get tougher.
Toughen up, Buttercup.
Oh,
It's
that's
concerned.
a thought.
More concerned.
You know, I could always sacrifice my bloodline to a more direct power for using all this, couldn't I?
Do it. Do it, scrub. Clarity's personality might be mildly influenced.
You could always talk to the blood mage first.
Yeah, that was. No, I'll go talk to her.
Yeah, if you're considering it, have a chat.
Yeah, I'll talk to her about it, and I'll explain. Maybe not exactly what I'm capable of, but basically tell her what I'm trying to accomplish anyway.
What are you trying to accomplish?
Yeah, that's
Basically, Okay, so I'm trying to convert the power of my bloodline into a more direct power of me.
Like what?
So I kind of want to sacrifice my bloodline into QB.
Put it all into this cube.
I kind of want what I kind of want to do is take my bloodline and funnel that power into QB, so that, well, yeah, I'm gonna lose a lot of the strengths of the bloodline, QB, and not going to mention Zagalo, but something else are significantly more useful in their own ways.
You could invest it all in the bulwark.
Take a good long look at what involves your bloodline and all the things that come from it.
Matt regretting giving us this item already.
No.
That's
He's
fine.
having fun because this means he gets to chop our future potential in half for
Okay.
goodies today.
Correct. There's a lot of. I see a lot of potential, especially it's directly related to your patron. So I wonder what that's doing by getting rid of it.
Well, that's the thing. I'm trying to funnel my patron stuff into other patron stuff.
Technically, I funneled muscle stuff into other muscle stuff.
Are you sure you don't want to put it into your power that you've been like you have to put a shit ton of merit?
Your bloodline actually was directly connected to your patron.
Oh boy.
So
Yes.
you will drastically reduce his connection to you.
A Lamau.
You're up for grabs from other gods.
Because fear is a thing eternal. It is almost nearly impossible to quelch or kill. That's why I gave you that bloodline.
Ooh.
So mine's all read lost languages and allows me to use lost tech, highlights lost tech, and tricks dumb systems. I think I'm authorized, which is now redundant. So is finding lost tech with it because I can use fucking Zagadl for that. The scent is still really useful.
What about if you lose Legato?
Well, I'm trying to funnel shit into that. Anyway.
You gained Zagadl in a spirit quest for your bloodline.
I did not.
Oh, it wasn't for your bloodline. It just was a spirit quest.
The only thing I've gained from my bloodline on a spirit quest that,
Your rank.
yeah, my rank and an item that I haven't actually used yet, but could be used later.
So, question:
Some spirit quests on the horizon.
Would getting rid of your bloodline get rid of your rank?
I
Yes.
don't know.
I think it would.
Probably. Well, it's an item that I
Yeah.
retrieved from the bloodline quest rather than directly a
You
power
keep
of
the items.
bloodline. So I'd keep that. It would get rid of my thing where I can protect myself from information I don't want. Not that I ever used that.
You'll lose your mask. You'll lose your input jacks. You'll lose
Mask?
QB.
What? No, both of those aren't from the bloodline. Those are all
thresholds
from there.
gained
Yeah,
that are
threshold.
directly tied to your bloodline and your patron.
Oh.
Yeah, John lost his too.
Well, never mind then.
Yeah, if you lose the ability to intuitively use old tech, your
never
stuff
mind.
is all old tech.
Never mind, that won't work out. I can't do it. Oh, that's unfortunate.
You could
So
make
much
the
for
cube
trying
really
to get more
strong,
merit
though.
points from somewhere. I wonder, is there a way to accelerate going on to the next bloodline quest, though?
You can, but it is oh so risky.
Define risky.
You could die permanently. There is no red sun if you do it beforehand. There's no pulling out safely. There's no a mystic
Mhm.
going in there and saying, "Come with me if you want to live," or "Get to the chopper." It's a one time, one go. And the things in there are much more aware of your existence. You're not just part of it, you are an intruder.
I assume it's worse depending on which one.
Yeah, the higher you go, the worse it is.
So if I went into my next one, how bad would it be?
You don't know. The bloodline mage kind of asks you, starts to quiz you about what happened in your previous bloodline. Most of the time, you guys have decided to go the vision quest route, which actually helps kind of her figure out what the heck's gonna happen. If you went the non-vision route, there is a thing called blood boiling, and if you push it too hard and you fail spectacularly, your blood literally boils and you die.
Well, yeah, I'll tell her about my last couple spirit quests. There's no harm in that.
So the first one was you got to see a little bit of history about Hunter in the past and
I
another
won't tell
place.
her who, like, people were real, because these are all metaphors,
The
right?
second one,
Right.
you were put on a ship
Yeah.
in a very important battle. If you had a third one,
I have not had my third one yet.
actually, you're pretty close. 16, right?
Yeah. 18's the
wouldn't
next one, right?
Huh?
Or is it 21?
21 after that for the fourth.
21. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not that far away.
How many months?
How many months? That's a month conversion for like 3 years and like a month or something like that.
You sure? What's your age currently?
I'm turning 17 this year for my character.
So you did your first bloodline quest at, was it 11?
7.
7. The second
Was
one was
it?
at 11.
No. The first Bloodline quest, I guess it
13.
was at 13.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah, it was 13, and then the next one was
16.
16.
yeah.
And then the next one is 21. And then 30. I mean, why would you do it early? It's only like a 4-year wait, dude.
I don't know. I'm more curious if I can.
Can. Very dangerous. So wait, to just clarify, when was the first
13.
person who did their, or the earliest someone did their bloodline? At what age?
I went in mine first the moment we could, and I was
Flock.
kind of like,
Hayden, how old were you? You were what?
Uh,
6?
Yeah, 6.
There you go.
It's when you awakened your bloodline. Oh yeah, that was when you first awakened it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was the
Yes,
first
you
bloodline.
can
quest.
awaken it
Bloodline
before
improvement was
You haven't done one yet, have you, Hayden?
I just did all.
Besides
my
this,
ones. Yeah. Besides this, I hadn't done one. No.
we had by 13 to do it. And
That
we all
was
did it.
Yeah, that was how it works. We all did it at like 6.
Yeah, I did it at 9.
Second one was available at like
16.
11.
16. Yeah.
16? Oh. All right. Well, then you're going to zip to the third one, which is 21, so it's a 3 plus your jump.
Probably minus 30 to everything or something stupid like that.
No. No,
There's
nothing
no
like
escape.
that. No, nothing like that.
What are
How
you
would
doing?
she know?
I'm
Did
considering
you go to
doing,
blood magic bitch or blood magic chick?
I'm considering doing my bloodline, trying to push my bloodline early.
I just did that. It happens.
You used a catalyst.
Yeah.
You used a one-time stupid impossible thing. That's what if you used to get from a tier 5.
My
Right.
bloodline passive is through the roof though right now. Yeah.
Yeah,
Finding stuff and being animal friends.
that is true.
Ditch it. Get it out of here.
John wants me to trade it all into light.
Don't do it, Hayden.
So what I'm
Flash.
hearing,
Ah!
so
Savior of the universe.
so what I am hearing though is that the more you feed into your thing, into your bloodline and all that, the safer it is though. Right? Maybe. It's more how much power you've gathered for the bloodline, right? Rather than really the year itself. It's just that most people, once you hit that year set of like, oh, you're 21, you have
It's your
gathered enough
soul.
internal power.
It's your soul. You're pushing it beyond what it is capable of holding. And you're forcibly expanding it to house this new power.
Question, Matt: is the blood still your physical connection to the soul? Is that still a thing?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
So, okay, but here's the thought on that. Yeah, but if you've been putting a lot of shit into your
It's a 3-year
bloodline
jump.
power,
3+ year jump. It's still you're going to be able to do it.
It's also
Well-
bad for your development since this is kind of like your physical development. It's like, hey,
Well, he could
I'm
probably
6 years
pull it
old.
off. If
well, no,
he
no.
li-
My point is, a lot of it has to do with the strength of your soul and the strength of what you've got going on, right?
I also. It's
It's
tough.
a lot
man.
about it's a lot about the like. It's actually about how much magic you've gathered in your soul, how strong your soul is, yada yada yada, right?
It's 3 things. One, it's the soul, the capacity of said soul, and the age of the soul itself. That's important. The age is kind of it reaches development like your body does. Second part is the blood. The blood is really important because it holds its own power, but it's also the connection from the soul to the body, and that also needs to age and become stronger as well. And then you have the body itself, which is the vessel, the conduit from the soul and the blood. So those things work in tandem. And when you try and force a bloodline quest before your body, blood, and soul have matured to be able to undergo that rapid development again, you're straining some things that aren't ready yet. Sure, you've spent a lot into your soul and expanded it, but does that mean your body's ready, or the conduit between the body and the soul is ready? Is it strong enough? Is it magical enough? Have you strengthened it enough? Is there enough blood? That's a thing. How much? You get a lot more blood when you grow, when you get older. Your body gets bigger.
Except there is one thing that's not being taken into consideration right now. My character's female. Most of them stop growing at 16, 18 at the oldest.
But you're not there yet.
You're right. I'm only off by 2 years, and I am sick. My character is 16. That
Well,
is honestly when most girls stop aging, like physically anyway. They mature in a different way where their body refines itself, but they don't get taller, they don't get bigger, and they don't get more blood.
well,
So it's more
still,
refinement at
it's
that
gonna
point.
be still gonna be that refinement. That is a key part.
Okay, then the next question that comes up is how does one's experiences convert into the aging of the soul? Because we've done
Again, it's not necessarily the soul that is the problem. It's your blood and the body itself. Your soul's well developed beyond what you normally can. Your mind's developed. Your body's almost
which
there.
brings us to outside tools.
That's what you want to use.
So I would need something that can improve my blood.
Yeah.
Are there catalysts for that? Yeah, I hear you laughing, but I meant that other people can use
You would
hay.
need something. You either need to be a blood mage and begin cultivating your blood personally for a while. There's a couple pills and elixirs that can literally fuse into your blood and make it more magical. Granted, an evolution, so to speak. Magical cooking could do that if it specifically targeted your circulatory system. Basically, not easy stuff.
I guess technically we could try to form something. No, we just got those peaches. I don't want to use them immediately after we just got them. I was about to say we could technically could form something off of the peaches, and I was like, literally just got that.
Think on it. Let's see. So, you guys got the 3 peaches. You have a fully bloomed peach tree. Block is older. Your armor needs to be refitted. Yeah, he has a turtle.
All true.
These are stated facts.
Clarity is happy that he can no longer be slapped around by the youngest member of the party. Instead, he gets to be slapped around by the oldest.
Yeah, pretty much. Actually, you can't slap you around anymore. You're too buff. You can flex and break his hand.
Hey, if I put enough light force in and use the Lady's iron to make a hand, I can still push him around.
He could probably punch it. Actually, he could probably outstrength it. He doesn't have to break it. He doesn't have to do 400 damage.
Magic arm wrestling.
He just has to fucking beef it. He's a muscle wizard.
You're connected to the hand, sort of, right? If I pick up the hand and throw the hand, you go flying, right?
It actually strains his. It's an opposed athletics versus.
All my light stuff.
Yeah, his light stuff. And if you win, you just take control of it, and it's an inanimate object to you, and you can use it as said inanimate object. Yeah, you can beat him with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how that works.
Everything worth it.
Debating so hard in my own mind if I should use that knife, put it all into light, and eat a peach as I do it.
Savior of the universe.
Or if I should.
You would be immediately transported to the sun to have a chat with the sun god. And he'd be like, yo, bro, I hear you're trying to step into my territory, dude.
Fuck off, mate.
Not cool, man.
And then you have an arm wrestling contest, like, bro!
And then I use
Luna's ability. Now. I am the captain now.
I use Luna's ability that she gave us to copy all of Clarity's muscles, arm wrestle the god down, win.
I am the captain now.
I'm debating it so hard.
We could have the biggest flex offs if you took Luna's muscle abilities.
Use the ability, get the vessels.
Would anybody care if I actually did try to use one of those peaches to advance myself?
They're all Flock's. They're entirely Flock's decision. He paid for them.
Well, that's why I'm not just trying to be like, I want it for this. That's why I'm asking.
One is the president one even worth it to use one on that, or what? Because it's like save the world.
Save the world, which is basically you're giving one to the general of the home guard because she's a soulless space person. What you're doing is that Peach is so magical and with the specific properties of life, you're actually giving that person a magical soul. And when that develops over time, this person is no longer a soulless slave and goes, wait, what? I can make my own choices now?
And then we have a powerful ally.
That's what he means by save the world, because this person's in charge of the home territory development.
Yeah, that's all that actually means.
So it would stop the ice wall and all that Lovely.
No.
It would
It
not
just-
stop the ice ball.
It just
Oh.
removes an obstacle. That's why I said I don't actually need it for that. I have other ways I can handle that issue.
So why do you want the peach?
Makes things a lot easier.
I don't.
Oh, I
Is
thought
it-
you said for your own development a minute ago.
Oh,
Yeah.
for my own development? Oh, I was talking about basically using it for advancing bloodline.
Oh, no.
Well,
I think everyone on the team wants a piece of the peach.
Well, that's why I wanted to talk about it rather than just be.
Because
all
I'm gonna have to eat one to recover from what just happened here. Thinking of ways to combine it with other things, or I'll end up just eating one, or I'll be tired for 3 years.
Yeah.
So that leaves 2 peaches left.
Exactly.
I was kind of thinking about putting one on the tip of my staff, but don't have to.
Yeah.
I mean, that could be a thing you use. There's a foci spot for this. staff.
That's why I'm not like.
Which would leave one left for miscellaneous bullcrap, which
For Luna to cook.
That was-
Used
that
on
is
the, or to be used on the general, the home guard.
or to be
I'm not doing that.
Now
Not
you
doing that.
think you can do a better thing with it? Okay.
No,
We
I think
can-
we have better things we could do with the peach than that. And the general, the home guard, I have other ways I can get her, removed. That's the wrong word for what I want to say.
We can
Well-
nuke her off the face of the planet.
Could kill her. I could reprogram her once I've upgraded my stuff enough. Stuff like that.
Just kill her, terminate her, replace her.
The only thing that comes up is the bigger picture side of things. I mean,
Converting her over means that I've also converted over her assets, which can be pretty significant.
and don't forget about she's the only one in the system that has mastery control over all the old
Yeah.
world shit, right? So I mean,
Well,
just thoughts.
Currently
Currently.
the only one, because I'm going to be getting my own control over all of that soon.
Access.
Access. Well, yeah, no, I'm going to be getting my own control over all of that soon too. No, the word is access for what I'm going to get, and I'm going to follow it up by gaining control.
Because there's a difference between access and administrative access,
Oh yes.
which is what I'm looking at as the mastery control right now.
Ah, yes, but I can use the Goddle to make myself whatever the fuck I want.
Or can you?
I need to get
Dun,
better with him. I need to get better with him, but he is exactly what can be used to alter a lot of the other systems here. I can't alter other beings like him with that control. I would need to gain control of whatever it is that she calls the gate, or they call the gateway for that. But yeah, no, I'm not worried about actually using them specifically for this, you see? The peaches are more convenient for that if another way doesn't work. They're a convenience, not a necessity.
So, what you're saying is that we should have Luna make them into a smoothie.
I feel like that's the worst thing we could make food-wise. That
She likes desserts.
She likes dessert, dude.
I wouldn't really call that a dessert, though.
You could use your
A
spearmint-
sorbet. You could
You
create a
could use the
sorbet.
spearmint knife to cut them into perfect little slices with a
Hmm.
hint of bubbly and or a hit of little tingly sensation, and you kind of freeze chill the outside skin.
Put it on top of an ice cream.
Mm.
Food and ice cream go great together.
Oh god! Please don't do your level 4 top of the level 6.
Oh,
do it.
oh boy.
He just asked you not to, so do it.
That's all that I was thinking, is that we could use these peaches and make, instead of just eating the peach itself, you can combine them with a few other magical ingredients and create like a super awesome.
Well, that's pretty much what I did with my level 8 dish, right? So
Yeah.
it's there. Yeah.
Like if we grabbed a peach, grab maybe the there's a couple other rare elements that we have access to, and then just chuck them in there and make a big old dish. That could be fun. I don't actually know what that would do because I'm not.
Yeah, if you really want your commander thing to work, I have to make a dish out of that thing, and it would. I don't know. I don't even know what would happen.
Just make a dish for Flock.
You made a level 8 star, and it granted a moment of Tao to someone. Imagine making another dish with the unique properties of that.
Yeah.
Because there's in that mine there's a fire element in there.
So Hayden, I didn't catch your seed thing. What'd you do with it?
Seed thing? Oh, the seed thing?
Where'd you plant it?
Oh, he already grew it and got 3 more peaches.
Wherever you wanted me to grow it, and we didn't really go location.
It was on the Mystic Moon.
Excellent.
You brought me somewhere. You brought me somewhere.
I know that the peaches need to absorb magic, right? They need to absorb magic to grow, and
he's already grown it.
Exactly, but to grow more, I thought since it's
that's gonna be nobody's problem for a long time.
Since there's a literal
years.
mystic gas giant right beside it to gain power from.
Actually, maybe it will be our problem sooner than it could be.
Why? How is super awesome peaches a problem anyway?
Well, problem is a relative term. I mean, we might be able to harness that sooner than expected.
Wouldn't that be a boon?
As I am working towards time magic.
Hop over there, speed up time.
And we don't even know the time dilation of the Mystic's Garden, so
we don't.
Is what it is.
Let's put a stopwatch there and find out.
So Johnny,
yes.
Clearly, what you need to do is add in another variable for your atlas. That's just time dilation, so you can stop asking these questions.
That involves merit that I've already spent so much on you guys and NPCs. We'll just have to let that sit. I like the idea, though, John.
Come on.
Obviously, you need to do the peach for me so that I can use it on time magic, so I can grow us more peaches by time dilating.
I can squeeze the peach into peach juice for you.
Yes, you can.
Both really tempting offers. Actually, they're pretty small. He's kind of tired. I mean, he's gonna stay this size forever. I look down on you now.
Swole ass arms of yours.
Look down on me. I'll throw you to the moon, and then you'll teleport back.
I will enjoy it there.
You'll pile drive you from the moon dash.
Fucking One Punch Man it.
Okay, just elbow drop you from the moon.
You gotta go see. You gotta get to see Moon Mom for a second.
Speaking of Moon Mom.
Oh, Moon Mom said something.
You guys kind of started because you see Moon Mom at the beginning of each month.
Correct.
At night. We started at the beginning.
Yes, I do. Yeah.
Of the month.
Oh,
so
fair enough.
at the end of the day, it's Moon Mom time.
Oh shit! I gotta see Moon Mom again. Oh,
getting used to my new body. Like, wow, I'm tall now. You guys are short, except for Onika.
I'll let you guys deal with this. Going back to things.
Yeah.
Why? No, you're important. You're the linchpin
I know.
of the Moon Mom.
I know. But...
We'll have to come back. You'll have to come back. Screw your housewarming party. New thread forever.
I'll give Flock a ride on my shoulder since he's feeling like a big man.
It occurs to me. It occurs to me that I'm gonna meet Moon Mom directly for the first time in a little bit.
You guys have met Moon Mom directly
a few times
when you were kids.
Yeah. No. What I'm thinking is Moon Mom's gonna show up here now, right? And I'm running around with moon things on me. Face items.
Might be awkward, might not be.
Moon Mom might try to give me orders, is my point.
Well, I'm like how we
Mom
just
has
all
never
know-
given any of you orders ever.
Yeah, but she's never seen me with my fucking rank before.
Doesn't she just usually like drop pod shit? Like a capsule falls down from the sky.
Yeah, and well, my point's more she might choose to actually
We'll see
do
what happens.
something because I actually have a rank.
Watch as she outranks you massively.
Probably. Or she's fighting the fleets and she's like a rebel or something. we don't know
Immediately
it.
pulls out a gun and shoots you.
Exactly!
Moon rebels.
Moon rebels, we don't know.
You guys are funny.
It's my moon rebellion on the moon.
She snaps her finger. Chewbacca jumps out from
Probably
behind.
why
her.
there's so much blood all the time.
Moon
Every
Mom's
time
just
she
Han
shows up,
Solo.
she's covered in blood.
Space, a never-ending frontier of battle, because everyone hates everyone.
Aiden, I will support the theory of Moon Mom being Han Solo.
Thank
Hey,
you.
no, that's the thing. Everyone takes coke in space, so there's duels all the time. Endless duels.
Never-ending duel.
Because of the space coke.
Exactly.
All that damn space coke ruin the space neighborhoods.
Next, it's gonna be all the space hoodlums with their space gangs and their.
That's why she always comes by for a fucking cup of, hot chocolate, because
She
it's
knows
like,
it doesn't have coke.
no, it does. No, that's the best part. It's like the whenever you get the munchies, but in this case, it's just like I want my hot chocolate with my marshmallows. Yeah.
Every time she shows up, she's just high as balls on coke.
You can't tell. Never tell.
You just smell
Maybe she's always high, and that's her secret.
it. Yeah.
She's like the Hulk, but with
That's my
night,
secret.
with space coke.
She shows up one day, we just see a white line under her nose. What's that, Space Mom? Don't worry about it.
One day, I will show you the glory of space coke.
The what? Nothing. Don't
She
worry
has
about
like
Here
a
you go,
big
kids.
head up on her back. Like there's underneath the armor, there's just tubes constantly feeding in cocaine.
it. Looks over all of us. You're all of age now. Have some cocaine.
I came back to the right words. Who's giving out cocaine? Moon
Space
Mom?
Mom. Moon
Moon
Mom,
Mom.
yeah.
We have now decided that Moon Mom is just Han Solo on coke.
Is she giving out cocaine? Because we'll take some.
No, that's the worst part.
Only for her.
It's
Oh,
only her cocaine.
It ends up, instead of helium fuel cells, you guys just get space coke for hot cocoa.
That reminds me, I needed to go.
Hot cocoa, so she puts space coke on the hot cocoa.
she might.
You know she laced that with coke. Yeah.
Of course you would.
When we're not looking, she just sugars it on top.
It
She's-
occurs to me, uncomfortably, I might add, that
Excuse me.
I will continue that thought when I don't have. Fuck off my doors, you little shit. Sorry, I'm playing RimWorld and I have a fucking buffalo that's just like, fuck your doors! And I'm like, fuck you! I'm gonna go shoot you now.
Well, why are
Anywho.
you tough shooting a defenseless thing?
It's a muffalo. It's like a buffalo with a muff.
Yeah.
Wait.
Defenseless.
Fuck off, Muffalo. His shit, he exploded when he died. Anywho, back to thought. I should probably see Aethrum at some point in the next while. I
But
need
why, though?
things. I need technology. I need bits and bobs that are hard to find without going down the deeper parts of the holes. And someone insists that going down the cursed holes are a bad thing, and that someone's me.
Oh, just as a by the way, Clarity is finally in a place where he's confident enough in his own abilities that he'll help me hunt the big spider.
That's something we could do, Matt. We can go kill a giant fuck off spider.
However,
I will.
once again, we are missing Johnny and Allie, two of
We don't
which
need
are
John
very
for that.
Yeah.
It'll be very important in a boss fight.
No, this isn't going to be much of a boss fight.
Says you.
Yeah, because I've been planning this.
If I get the killing blow, do I get the noble title, dude? I want a noble title.
No, in all likelihood, nobody's going to get the noble title. Turns out.
What?
Wasn't
Yeah.
that like the whole point of you wanting to kill this thing was a noble title?
At this point, I want the bits.
So,
Yes,
so
the entire point was get a noble title and to get, fucking bonus points in the world of the night. Because, hey, you killed the legendary fuck off spider. But now
But what-
apparently they're going to be cunts about giving me the title.
Why?
I don't know. Reasons.
well,
There wasn't a good reason for it.
tell them to
Maybe.
fuck off.
Maybe they'll give us the
There's
title.
many
They
good
just don't
reasons
like
for
you.
them not giving you the title. The people in charge of the granting the title in the first place are a bunch of cunts.
So what you're saying is we raid their kingdom, explode that particular office, and begin calling ourselves whatever noble title we want after we kill the spider?
You still need the official paperwork. and
Guys,
documentation.
maybe I can do it. I got that super friendly aura. Maybe if I can go have a talk with them, a really long talk where I don't leave until they agree to what I want.
Yeah, do it. Fuck it.
Or you got to go with clarity as a pair. Good cop, bad
Good
cop.
cop, bad cop.
The beauty of
Good
his
cop,
muscle,
scary
the
cop.
beauty of the perfection of the muscles is too much to witness.
Good cop, scary cop.
And then we emotionally manipulate them into doing what we want.
I'm okay with this. I still need to retrieve my fucking boyfriend from prison.
Let's do that. Let's do a prison raid, dude.
We have to go beat up his brother?
I thought it was the sister who had him.
No, that's what I was trying to remember. It was,
The family
Uh,
takes turns.
yeah.
Let's
We
wait
have to
till the weakest has him and then beat the shit out of him and take him.
Oh shit! I just remembered that the third of the triplets, the beast, he's one of the ones that watches him. We could definitely do this.
Doesn't
We
that,
need
like-
Johnny for that. God damn it!
Yeah, that's Luna's boyfriend. I don't think we can go in there and beat the shit out of him, guys.
No, we just need to convince him that Luna wants him to let his brother go, and then he'll do it, and it'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
Everything will obviously go entirely as planned.
Obvious. How could it not?
I know where I will say I now know where the castle is, and finding the prison wouldn't be that hard. Who's up for a prison break?
Clarity raises his hand.
I'll raise my hand.
Wonderful. Let's go. We should do a prison break. We must plan this. We got
Do
to
you-
plan this.
Do you
fucking
know how to scout it? Do you have a way of scouting it?
What we need to do is plan this Ocean's 11 style.
So overly
Oof.
complicated with a lot of no loopholes that no one ever asks questions about?
Yeah.
What
Where's
if,
George Clooney?
alternatively, we
Yes.
walk up to the side of the wall outside where the prison is and
Uh-huh.
bust it down, then pick him up and run away?
That's an alternative. That is an option.
What are you going to use to break it down with?
Clarity?
Muscles his way in.
Okay. Let's start scouting out. Let's scout out ourselves out of the castle.
We'll combo it. I'll create you a battering ram made out of hard light and bust down the walls.
We will have to start this off by scouting out the fucking place.
Clarity, I really need to teach you this one light technique. You'll love it. If only you could use light.
Technically, I could.
It's a punching technique. It leaves these little, pretty much leaves landmines on people, and you can detonate them. You punch 3 times in the same spot, and then you detonate them.
I can
I'm
punch
sure
someone 3
it
times
does-
in the
it does
same
a lot.
spot.
It does a lot of damage. But can you manifest inner light and shit? It also damages based off your inner light.
I mean,
Shit like that.
honestly, I could steal the ability to use it using Luna, punch
That's what I
them
was just
for
thinking.
you, and then you ignite them and blow them up.
You know what, Matt? One of the things I'm gonna do in preparation for this prison break is I'm gonna contact my Elizabeth. I'm gonna contact Elizabeth and just be like, theoretically speaking, theoretically speaking, if someone were to say break a prisoner out of the northern country's prisons, royal prisons, that happen to be a royal family member under punishment, how poorly do you think they would take it?
Do you like the
Theoretically
person
speaking.
involved?
Yes.
Then don't do it.
If you hate them, do you break them out of
My
prison?
father does something very special involving his prison. There are a pathetic number of guards, and being there is a punishment duty for said guards. Prison is a terrible, terrible place. But getting out is very easy. Problem is, if you don't get out of the prison by official means and commute the assigned sentence, then
You fucked up.
father will do as he had originally planned because he knows certain of his children don't have the patience or the time or the ability to wait that out. So they leave or somebody breaks them out, and then he is free to do as he wishes in regards to a lot of things because A, his conscience is clear. B, he, by the letter of his station, he followed all the little steps, and now he gets to do what he wants. I don't know how your king of the Knight of that court operates,
Probably similarly.
but
Probably.
if you break him out early, sure, you will have wonderful, wonderful time with him in the reunion. You'll have a bunch of fun, elation. You'll probably have a do what you do with him, and then somebody will come. At first, it'll be I highly suggest you return, and then it's going to be stronger, and then there's going to be a final notice. That can be anything upwards of a bounty, exilement, loss of royal status,
Yeah, no, I see where this is
execution.
going. I see where this is going.
Mech execution.
It really comes down to how clever do you find an opponent that ruler of that kingdom be. My father looks like a pushover, but he's really got it down to a system. Gotta give him that, even though he's kind of a debauched son of a bitch.
So I need to find out exactly how intelligent the ruler of this kingdom actually is.
Or how worthy an enemy do you think this guy be?
Spoiler. Highly. I'm going to save you like 6 hours of research and 10 minutes to talking to Matt right here and tell you he is extremely efficient, intelligent, and effective.
Mucho libre.
What, Hayden? I acknowledge all the other statements as accurate enough that I don't need to question them. And then I get Lucha Libre out of that.
Mucho libre. Mucho libre.
Mucho Libre.
You have to have something to think about. It was too straightforward.
That makes sense, Matt. That makes sense. That what? Is that what came out of your mouth? That makes sense. Fuck it.
Wrestling. Clarity can wrestle now. Let's go wrestle, dude.
You were just like the guy at the
Yeah,
Warren.
okay.
You were too strong. You probably spar the robot and you break it permanently.
Permanently.
You know that WrestleBot you never could solo and win?
I can.
You punch it and you leave a fist mark in it.
I left fist marks in it before. I punch it and it flies out of the ring.
It's still
In
stable,
pieces.
but I mean, if you jab it, you leave dent marks, and if you put a freaking haymaker through it, you actually don't. It doesn't go through the ring. You punch through it, and it's now stuck on your arm.
Well, you just ruined the kids' fun. All those kids. It says some big asshole who graduated the war and comes back just to break shit.
No, everyone loses their shit except for the proctors, especially Proctor Christina is like.
By the way, when I come back to the war, I'm gonna kind of look at the robot and be like, "You want a better one?"
You want a better one?
I mean, I suppose, but is it realistic?
I'm gonna call in one of the combat units.
It comes in. Got
That-
it ready.
Just gestures to it.
Incapacitate those children.
Break them.
You must stay inside this box.
Turn this into Mortal Kombat. Have the kids finish.
I would be like, you need to be very specific with instructions with it.
Kill them all.
Very, very specific, because they are pre-programmed to take distraction as lethal force, as I found out the hard way.
That sounds like the old world. Distraction is that, yeah.
They are indeed old world. It is indeed old world.
Oh dear.
That's why I'm not just saying, "Hey, have a neat robot. Here you go. Have fun," because they're not the easiest things to corral.
I'm gonna fight it! As one of the kids runs up into the square.
Die.
I will deliver the robot very, very exact instructions on how on to not killing the kid.
You know that in the Jedi Fallen Order, where the thing that humanoid robot, what are those things called?
Oh, the security bots?
Yeah.
Or the
Picks the guy up and slams him his back into the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, now he does that. And the kid's like, ugh.
The suffering, the pain.
What day was it? Hey, I can see why is this guy spinning?
Kid gets a thumbs up from Clarity.
Why can't I feel my legs?
He just got knocked around. Maybe a slight concussion.
I gotta look at the instructor and be like, see, I'm sure it's a battle master too, Freya. I'm gonna be like, see, you can make it so they don't kill anybody. You just gotta be particular.
Have any of us ever sparred with Battlemaster Freya?
No.
Not in the real sense, but more of she beats you up.
She goes easy on us and still wins.
I'm tempted to give it a try at some point.
Breaks
I mean,
your
if you
arm.
want to call her out, go for it.
Yeah, no, so I'm like, give the demonstration ish and watch it kick the shit out of a kid in like 5 seconds and be like, yeah, so you know.
A bunch of the kids are like, get him! He messed up Jimmy! And now they're all coming in there and jumping on the robot, and the robot looks at you and says, distraction protocol?
Negative, continue standing orders.
Affirmative. And
Wait!
starts to pick a kid off his arm, picks him up,
Yep.
slowly pushes his arm back, and slowly pushes the arm forward, and the kid goes 5 feet out of the arena.
Whee!
The kid goes, I'm out, guys! Oh, gosh, no! You have to go on without me! Sweep the legs! Sweep the legs!
Someone sweeps the leg, it doesn't move. It didn't work!
No! You have to put your shoulder into it! Like Clarity would! Just ah, and the kid starts to give verbal guttural like onomatopoeia like instructions, and all the kids are like, yeah, oh yeah, no, we can do that. Unfortunately, nothing comes to it because they're all the pups. But
Watching them try to pile drive the robot, and I'm just gonna look over the proctor. So anyway, you want one?
I think it's already in there.
Well, yeah, but I meant, do you want to keep it?
I mean, unless you can repair that one, we kind of need it because
I'll
the
walk
amount
over.
of combat training we successfully get from this robot thing that we purchased in the past has really paid off.
There's actually that better unit that the professor just literally never finished programming.
Oh, he finished it. It's a hunter-killer droid now. They deploy it to go kill
thing?
stuff.
Yeah, I assumed with the name called Hunter Killer.
I'm gonna be like,
Well, no, they turned it into a hunter-killer. It's not a hunter-killer. It's just a heavy version, but they have it go out, kill something big, bring it back for food.
I'm gonna be like, I mean, I'm gonna walk over to it. I'm gonna look down at it. Is it even worth repairing at this point?
Oh no, the whole chassis is punched out. You'd have to get a whole replacement for the whole chest thing.
Just leave him the robot. You have infinite robotic slaves, you scrub.
Yeah, no, no. I'm debating whether or not I can fix this one. I'm gonna be like, I could use it for parts for you.
No, we'll just give it to the workshop.
Anyway, I mean, it's not like it. Honestly, I'm gonna gesture to the robot that they're fruitlessly battering at, is what that, and I'm gonna gesture to the broken unit, is based on. So.
Oh, well, this one's more humanoid in shape. Still has humanoid movements, unlike this model, but still.
I mean,
it's doing a lot better than our original startup of that combat model, if you remember.
Yeah. No, I
Yeah,
remember.
that went. That was a good time.
Honestly, if you're not, the only issue I could see in the future is if you're not specific with instructions to this unit for training, it will just kill the trainees.
I'll practice instructional. Yeah, no, well, does it have a Q&A feature that I can ask you questions and have it elaborate on what that translates into?
I'm gonna call another one of the units over.
And it steps forward, gun ready.
Kill you.
Unit, I leave you instructions to answer the questions of this individual.
Query command activated.
Clarity is going to go see if you can find Kiara.
Yeah. So she's like, all right, unit, what does distraction mean? To cause massive collateral damage and loss of life to create a subversion for another force to achieve their mission. That's oh Jesus. Oh.
Yeah, I learned that the hard way. Don't ask. Please don't ask.
200 people.
She's gonna give you like, yeah, no, I won't ask, and then she gives you a look of horror, like, what?
Okay, once again, I didn't do it. Okay,
Innocent lives.
I'm tired.
Currently, probably flexing in the corner with kids hanging off his arms.
A single teardrop down his muscular chin.
I am sick of defending myself for this. I didn't
But
even
see,
do
this
it.
time you're doing it in a public setting.
I did not even do it. Was not my orders. Specifically against my orders.
Everyone is like ganging up on you. It's kind of funny, and there's probably kids like riding around.
You killed 200 people.
How could you do it? We thought you were awesome. Everyone's just like, whoa, what's going on?
Gain 50
Hey. Aren't I more awesome now in my own way? Never mind, don't answer that.
Yeah, now you even come across even more.
Yeah, one of the teenage comes over. I mean, you do have the biggest tits. And Izzy kind of walks away with a smirk.
Hunt
Hey,
him down and
pup, get
put him
back
in the
over
dirt.
here.
He just kind of flicks you off and gives you like a nipple flick from a distance, kind of like "fuck you," and runs off.
I gotta look at the unit. Unit, retrieve that.
Unit immediately stows the gun and bolts after him.
Unit 3, step forward. Continue answering questions for her, the instructor.
Great command activated.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
Starts
You
running
just hear-
away, laughing.
He
Just,
immediately goes into the obstacle course, and he's like, "Haha, fuck you, robot! I can't do the obstacle course." And then the thing does a squat jump, which jumps 2 of the obstacles and lands next to the kid and picks him up. And just kind of walks him back. Retrieval. Termination.
Break
As
his
he pulls
leg.
the gun and points it up to the kid's head.
we gotta look at the kid. You want to apologize?
What?
Do you want to apologize?
Well, I didn't do anything.
Those robots automatically assume you say yes after 30 seconds of no answer.
No, make it 10.
Hold execution order.
Affirmative.
Do you want to apologize?
No, I ain't apologizing for shit. You guys aren't that cool.
You want to call Clarity? I can help.
Now just kill him. You know, be a monster that you are. Show them.
My big
200
brother
minutes.
says that you just got your fame because you got big tits and a pretty face.
I'm gonna punch him in the gut.
Big old
Oh.
titties. Yeah.
I mean, he's like at least 25% correct.
And he's just like, "Seems my brother was right, you fat cow."
Hmm.
Oof.
Big titties.
I'm gonna teach you a very specific lesson today. You're gonna shut up and listen to it.
And he's just gonna go moo moo.
Unit, please cover his mouth.
Just bam.
I said cover. I used a very specific word there.
There's blood. There's blood.
He did it very, very quickly. You
I'm gonna-
regular speed.
Yeah, I'm gonna lean down a bit. The lesson of the day is learning when your opponent is just excessively more powerful than you. Because if you take off somebody that you literally can't defend yourself against, it's a waste of your life and your time. Don't waste your life.
One of the really young pups comes over and starts shooting you with a water gun. You let my big brother go.
Oh shit.
Don't worry, I'm gonna let him go.
No,
Probably
I'll
just
shoot
holds
you
out a
with
wing.
My water gun. It'll
Unit-
melt you.
Unit, release him. In return
And
to
hunt the
standby.
child!
Unit kills the child with embrace.
Re-
Many
Release-
breaking sounds later, and then
release the civilian and return to standby.
Release
Drops
to
him
the
immediately.
afterlife.
Goes back to unit. Kid comes over and he stands in front of his older brother. Yeah, I'll mess you up. And he continues to shoot you with the little plastic water gun.
I'm just gonna kind of grab him by the back of the shirt and pick him up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna repeat the lesson I just taught your brother. Know when to pick your battles. I think I set him back down. Go on, get your brother
Shoots
to a
you
medic.
in the face with the water gun when you picked him up.
Go get your brother to a
Trying never to
medic.
back down. Yeah.
It's not
How strong they are. We'll beat him up.
They're making super soldiers. Suicidal super soldiers.
It's just this team's mantra. You know how every team had their own
Yeah.
creed.
Oh yeah, no, and I pity them because they're all going to die. Get your brother to a medic before his jaw can't be reset properly.
And he kind of helps. He tries to drag him, but the brother kind of gets up slowly, and they kind of hobble over to the medic.
Medic.
I'm gonna look
Medic.
over at the proctor. Were we that stupid at that age?
Oh, equally that stupid. Your own way, of course.
Well, I guess I did approach a Nightwing.
Yeah. Different level of stupid, but equally on par. It's adorable, really.
Yeah.
Is Kiara still here, or has she left with her team somewhere?
She's here, actually. She actually went. Roll for her. She went the education route. She's a teacher.
what?
Yeah. She
Really?
mastered her inner berserker with that help of the dial thing, and she went to the. She teaches preschool to K-12.
Wow,
Oh,
she's a
she
teacher. Like,
Has she gone to visit Onika since the whole,
Hasn't had a chance, but until when you brought her back, yeah, she rushes over, and it's just hysterics, tears everywhere. Bestie's hurt.
hysterical tears?
Oh yeah.
see, I was gonna ask her to go fight, but if she's a teacher now,
Oh no, she'll fight the bejesus out of you. She does teach self-defense too. Specifically self-defense, not combat. That's for other teachers to teach. There's specific methods of self-defense for those who really aren't combat inclined. And she took a really long look at her team and went, "Some of you guys really don't do the fighting. Why don't you do the fighting? Why can't you stop people who do the fighting from fighting you good?" So she figured out how to have them protect themselves when no one else can. So yeah, completely 180.
no.
So she's obviously an order spy, guys. Execute her on.
I am gonna go see. That actually reminds me. I need to go see the headmaster.
The
Headmaster's
always where he is.
obviously-
He's just kind of lounging in the spot, observing kind of the whole courtyard and the food area.
I'll let John do his thing if he wants to do that first, though.
Fight Onika. Do it.
Kiara.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Kiara just kind of cracks her fists, and the gauntlets form. All right. Remember what happened last time?
I'm pretty sure I lost last time.
Could
almost
change, but she dials the rage meter to max, and she's like on you with it like a blink teleport. Just bang.
Goes Hulk mode.
Oh yeah. This is a good chance to try out my new abilities, and I'm basically just going to fist fight her and see what comes of it.
Nothing happens. Your muscles are impervious to just.
Physical blows.
She really hasn't developed her berserker. She developed other things with her experience. So it's not as terrifying anymore. You take physical blows, they actually hurt. But there's
Because
no
they've got a
breakage.
magic boosto.
No, it's just physical impact. Sheer
Ah.
raw physical impact. And you're heavily bruised afterwards, but you definitely came out on top. Anything you hit back was just not well received. I was like, oh shit! How do you even hit that hard?
You're like Vegeta now. You're just short and angry all the time.
Vegeta.
And then I go to the Mystics to remove the aura corruption she punched me with.
Oh yeah, that's a thing she does.
Yeah, they have a couple small kids come over, and they're mystic, practice ropes. They're like, we'll remove it.
Turn your skin purple.
They might.
Run away screaming in fear.
Well, they'll definitely do that. That's not even a question. Okay. That was all I wanted to do. You can have your headmaster discussion.
Where are the rolls?
Nowhere yet, everywhere.
I rolled stuff, and it's not showing up.
It checks them out sometimes.
No!
Also,
Refuse!
sometimes it just doesn't roll. That happens too.
It does.
No, I'm just gonna go see the headmaster. And headmaster. Been a while.
Mm-hmm.
How are you?
Things look better for our pups. Much better.
It's good. I'm gonna be leaving at least a couple of the combat units here for you guys to use.
Our proctors and protectors do need to keep their skills sharp. They've already mastered the previous robot. This will be definitely a plus for them.
Oh, it'll be a very intense upgrade. It's not good against magic, but
The
it'll
other
be
one
good for
wasn't
physical.
either.
Yeah. I have plans to change that for later models, but this current one is just as it is. Anyway, I wanted to discuss something with you though. Are you aware of it that there is apparently no longer spy here in the Warren?
I know the informer and the instigator who is here, but the spy could never rat out or fish out, sniff out,
Hmm.
if there even is one.
Oh, there is one, but it's not as though it's as simple as looking at one, picking them out.
Mm,
I was more curious if you knew that there was one to begin with.
Unfortunately, I don't have the luxury to assume that there isn't. But I suppose they're good at what they do.
Oh, yes. Well, it's not as though they're ever going to do anything. If they ever get caught, that would be their very end. But they don't. All they do is observe and occasionally pass on info, so they're not doing anything. That's how the order spies work. Well. No, I was just asking out of curiosity and maybe
If
a
it makes
little
any
concern.
plays beyond the most subtle, I'll sniff it out.
It won't. Not unless something happens that draws it out.
Then I need not worry.
So how
Besides,
have you been?
I've been in better days. I'm getting old. Taking this castle was my last act of, I guess you could say, youth.
That way you chose to start raising young ones.
Yes.
Hmm.
Probably have maybe a dozen years left in me, and that'll be the end of my life cycle.
Are there more like you?
Not that I've found. Kind of the way legendary beasts form. We have unique transformations. I guess you could call me unique. I wouldn't be legendary, but not with the transformation I had. But unique, yes.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
Don't be. Part of the life cycle.
That doesn't mean I need you to enjoy it. Do you have a successor?
Maybe. It wouldn't be one of you. You are to be not held down by the chains of raising
No.
pups. That is for the elder, those who cannot, or are no longer able-bodied as they once were.
I have far too many other things I need to do these days.
Yes. That is not something you need to entirely worry about.
I
As
do
for
worry
me,
about all of you.
well, good. And I was a somewhat decent pack leader.
Indeed.
pups who become adults, who fare out into the world with their own pack, who come back to share the bounty of their harvest with the old pack, means success.
If that's your measure of success, then you certainly have succeeded on many occasions, I think.
I'm not here to make friends or create loving relationships. I'm here to make sure that you survive or have a better chance of doing so. I understand that this could be harsh, even by this world standards, especially for children. But children are often forgotten, and with pups in general, just without a way to guide them and give them what they need, they end up being weak and eaten by this world, as is the natural order of things. I want you to eat the world and the enemies that step in front of you and attempt to take what's yours, instead of being eaten in turn.
You'll be happy to know that I've, at least in a relative term, already been eating with those that thought they could take more from me than they can.
Protect your territory zealously. Don't let them get anything. And if they do, make sure they pay in blood. Like the way I taught you.
Oh, yes. I've already had one that thought his children could do whatever he wanted them to.
Did you take
He
a hand
regrets
like
that
I taught you?
decision already.
Did you take a hand like I taught you?
Oh, yes. More than a hand, more like a leg.
Good. The leg has more meat. You can't run without a leg. You can only
yes.
weakly limp, hop, like a little rabbit. I like rabbits. They're crunchy.
He's not gone yet, but if it continues to annoy me, I'll finish it.
Take
Unfortunately,
the other
I
leg
can't-
and leave the grizzly bits to the other predators.
Oh, yes.
Legs are always the best. The thigh muscle. The other predators might like the choosy bits like the heart or the liver. I like the thigh muscle. It's the thickest bone, the non, most marrow, and the most meat. The good type of meat. And it doesn't scream at you.
You know, maybe this is where we all got it from, huh?
Or is you right? You need not be bogged down, as a new word I learned. Bogged. Okay.
Well, no.
By the stupid pretend world that the humans made. You all make these silly rules and these silly things you have to do, and pretend made up rankings and standings. But really, pack strength, pack might, pack smarts.
I've noticed so many of these nobles and people that have their rank born to them just don't.
They're stupid. They have no pack strength or might or power.
They don't think before they act. They just
And they get
act
eaten.
and assume.
And that's what I taught you. Eat the
Oh,
weak
yes.
or protect them. There are submissives who deserve it. They're not weak, but they are weaker. Then there are the beta or the beta wolves. The weak ones, the ones that don't listen, the ones that don't follow the order of things, the ones that constantly need the help of others and can't think for themselves and are a corruption and a rot to the pack itself, draining its resources and manpower and everything.
No, there's
Humanity
plenty
is
of
filled
those.
with that rot. And that's why they are weak. And that's why I did not teach you human things.
No, there's certainly plenty of those.
Did you know that there are more beasts? Intelligent beasts in their natural form, not human form, than there are other sentient upright creatures in the world?
That is very true.
In fact, they are longer lived, possess more magic, more power.
Hmm.
Man and all the permutations of man in its upright form are considerably limited and weaker, and thus they have to play these pretend games.
Hmm. But with that said, you can't ignore the strengths of them either. They have benefits that other things don't. A pack is very powerful, yes. An army is just as powerful.
The human packs are very large. That's where they get their greatest strength. They do not have ferocity, but they have found tools. Tools are a different form of power. I learned this the hard way. Tools grant strength and teeth and claws that humans are not born with. And humans have concentrated numbers, where packs like you, not. You have quality, they have quantity. And they will throw their quantity at you until you can no longer stop them. But imagine if all of the scavengers in the entire continent were to make a single move cohesively. What would happen?
Oh, yes. I've recently been introduced to the concept of the Scavenger King as well.
Yes, there's only one. He controls them all. They all come from him.
Yes. The King of the Night has decided he dislikes the Order and has put an order of sorts.
You will find yourself in a flux of things stolen from them. In fact, the scavengers are so low on the scale of magic, they can slip into order lines in between their magic emitters, or no magic emitters, and steal things that are important, like guns, ammo, grenades.
They've been doing a bit of that already. The King of the Night declared open
Make friends
war.
with the scavengers. Offer them things. Go at night and make piles of offerings. They may trade you. You make them tasty bits.
I know what they're like.
Make it really good. Make one of the stronger ones come out and barter with it. You have someone who can talk to them. They're not good at speech, but Flock, he can talk to them. Make deals. The scavengers are in favor. They are more in multitude than ever before.
Hmm.
They outnumber the
Hayden.
Rippers right now.
Hey, Hayden.
Yep.
Wanna help me make deals with scavengers?
Sure, I'll talk to. I like talking to animals.
Things found tonight, scavenger.
Yeah, I got some inner darkness in me. Maybe they'll be more prone to like me now. Maybe they'll still want to eat me. Who the fuck knows?
That'll be after Moon Mom, though.
Yeah. Hey, Matt, I sent you a couple questions over.
Fuck!
Mainly about the peach. Like, if it was cooked, would it be better, or would it be more efficient to get cooked?
Peaches are not neutral.
No?
They are filled with life energy.
Okay, so it's the life. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What, for the peaches?
Yeah.
Oh, so they're better raw.
That's what I'm wondering, if they're better raw or if they're
Not neutral. If they're served in a very basic form, like in slices, or eaten literally bite by bite, from just a normal peach, some ingredients, it's better not to cook them.
So this is one of those things that's better not to cook.
Or it's best to serve it in the most straightforward manner, kind of like you take the peach, you slice it with that one of a magic knife to grant it very neutral properties, so it doesn't change the peach. It just kind of enhances the experience, and then serve it with maybe a dusting of some very specific something that doesn't detract but only adds, and you serve it on a plate.
And that might make
Slices.
it a bit better.
Oh, that would change the experience. It would actually potentially increase the moment of Tao. Because remember,
Because I want to get Johnny to do that for, and that's what I'm waiting on here. Is because things I'm probably gonna
as
be
the means.
tired.
I mean, if you put Night Coke on it, it would totally ruin it.
I assume. I assume Johnny would know exactly what to add to these type of, because he's like a magic chef and shit.
Yeah. Some magical ingredients need to be beaten with a stick to get it to be edible and make it usable. Like that level 1 key thief, the one that grows on dead key users' bodies in the east. That one needs to be beaten with a stick to be able to be used in a very sizable.
A lot of effort. Yeah.
Lot of effort. This one, it's perfect. It's literally perfect. It needs no help. But again, some ingredients you can't put a recipe on because the moment you start to make something out of it, you just ruin it.
I just want Johnny to put the final little touches on it to improve the little bit of moment of doubt. The damn thing. At least one of them. Because I need to get back a bit of that energy.
You may not get a moment of doubt, but there's a good chance.
You never know. That's why I want him to do something with it a little bit. We gotta wait for him.
Peach is not a 10-star dish. It's a level 6 fruit. It does not have a star rating.
Okay. Again, now we're all just waiting on Johnny. Don't know when he's gonna get back. He might not get back on today.
I'm gonna take a short break.
I've been taking a short break for a while.
Well, I'll still be on.
Hayden, what are you thinking of doing? I haven't been paying attention. You want to eat the peach?
I'm gonna eat the peach. I'm gonna eat one of them at least.
Well, what we found out is that the peaches are better raw than they are prepared because of their own nature.
Essentially, the only way you can improve it is like use a special knife, like a neutral knife, to cut it up, and then a sprinkle of another little bit of ingredient. Then
And
it's
even then,
it's only slightly better.
it only gives an opportunity for Dow and nothing else.
Clearly, you should cut up all 3 pieces and then give 1 piece to each party member.
There's 3 peaches. How did you get 3 pieces out of that?
All 3 peaches and then give 1 piece to each party member since you can cut up a peach. Basically a bite each.
I doubt that it could get much of the effect if you do it one for each of us, but it'll probably do something.
I'm thinking it's probably best when you're doing, but then you eat it. Probably be a good time to do it. Like if you're already going, like if you're taking like eating another dish, if you're funnel good with that, or if you took a potion, or maybe after a huge merit expenditure.
Also, if you really want to, Hayden, instead of using these for yourself, you could just sell it.
That's like the biggest waste of what you could do with it, though.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends on what you're purchasing with it. This thing is literally the most valuable thing, other than your robot that follows you around and floats in your head, that any of us actually own. And he has 3 of them.
Well, that's kind of my point, is because it is so valuable, it's the biggest waste to just sell it. It's like it's like saying the best use for
A genie wish is to sell it,
yeah,
but not quite as good as a genie wish. But same thing.
but at the same time, if you use Genie Wish badly, it could be like, oh well, I fucked up because I used it wrong. But that doesn't make it. It doesn't change the fact that it would have been more valuable to have been used on its own.
Who knows? Who knows?
I mean, you could put an infinity symbol on this. Is there anything in this world that you want? That Flock wants?
Power. More power.
And this will directly grant it. Eat all 3 peaches. There you go.
Devour them all.
Make a magical contract with the oldest, highest, most powerful paladin you know of. Give him access to literal immortality in exchange for like 5 permanent boosts to your light. He permanently gives it up, but he gets to live forever.
I don't know how that.
I don't know how many of the paladins would even accept that.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking. I don't think any paladin would accept a deal like that.
But they get to live forever.
Maybe they don't want to live forever.
I don't know. Maybe some do. You've talked with some of the most powerful paladins in existence. Were any of them like old and decrepit?
Richard. Richard's the oldest paladin I've ever met.
And he was old and decrepit.
Yeah. I don't think he'd accept a peach though. I think I think when his time comes, he's gonna accept it. You know, he seems like that kind of.
But that's the kind of power you have. Go up to a mage or someone like that and just say, "Hey, you're the kind of person who wants to live forever."
Okay, you're thinking too small on this. It's called the Immortal Peach, but it does a lot more than just give you immortality.
I don't know what it does.
Exactly. Like we're making
super
assumptions.
immortality.
We're making assumptions based solely off of its name.
Well,
Well, I mean-
Onika ate one. We can see what happened to her.
Yeah,
I guess he ate one to recover.
it's completely recovering her from something she shouldn't have been able to recover from. It's repairing her very soul. So, definitely, honestly, Hayden, when you eat yours, I want to be there for it so that I can study the process that it goes through on you.
Oh, also, funny thing is, I think Luna has a dish that aged. If I can, doesn't she have like a 6-star dish that aged that guy?
She does.
Just drink that, get back down to my. That might work.
It might.
Cheat the system with magic food.
I'm just saying, there's more options than just that, and I feel like selling it is probably the least useful option we could use. Using it any other way would even just sticking it on the end of your staff would probably be more useful.
I like the idea of sticking it on the end of your staff, to be honest, because that'll give you so much life energy and power, and you're already a healer. Funnel light healing through your staff, through that peach, and oof. Honestly, had you stuck it on the end of your staff, you probably could have eventually healed Jenny without having to eat it.
The problem is that probably would have taken too long.
Heal Onika, not Jenny.
Yeah. I knew you meant. I repeat, though, the problem is that probably would have taken too long to get to that point.
Yeah, didn't either.
I am on episode 11 of that. If the Emperor had a text-to-speech device, and I gotta say, it's pretty good.
I've watched. I don't think I've watched it once, but I watched episode like 40 or 30 that was coming out.
There's only like 43 episodes, so you're actually pretty close to being done with
Then
it.
yeah, there's probably only like 5 or so because I caught up to it. Just haven't been released since I watched it. I just didn't know how fast they made.
He produces them once every he went on hiatus once where he was gone for a bit, but usually he produces one every 2-3 months.
Yeah, there's probably like 5 or 6.
Well, the one I shared was the latest one, and that was episode 28.
I'll have to see what.
And actually, no, yeah, 28 is the latest episode of it. Come to think of it, and he's got. Don't get me wrong, he's actually got a ton of other things out for it. It's just that that's the one that's like the latest one on the active storyline, and then he has a couple other ones that are interesting to say the least. Where it's like a good example is that one of them's a book review, basically, where
book
it's.
review.
I'm not kidding. He did basically. They sat down in character and did book reviews of a couple of the books from
The
the
Horus
40K
Heresy thing.
universe. Not just Horus Heresy. They actually did like the very first book that was ever released in the 40K universe called Inquisitor, and apparently it was really, really fucking bad.
Really poorly written.
It was erotica.
It was erotica. Like flashing.
Slanesh was the main like villain chaos group that they ended up fighting.
Aha.
The main character, who is an inquisitor, I will remind ahead of time before I continue this description. The inquisitor has a companion that he wants to bang. That's one of the assassins, one of the whatchamacallit assassins, one of the female ones.
Oh, the hot shape-shifting one?
Yeah. And he goes through a lot of time telling you how much the Inquisitor wants to fuck her when she shapeshifts into a Tyranid form.
Oh boy.
What?
I didn't hear what you were saying, Hayden, but I assume it's...
Horror.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yep.
In other news,
That dude fell to Slanesh last. Yes.
The entire thing is them talking about how bad the book is, really. They're just like, it's bad, nobody should read this. And the only reason we're reviewing this is to tell you how much heresy's involved.
Heresy!
It honestly, here, I'll just share the link to it. But it's called If the Emperor Had a Podcast. And it's literally just a podcast where, like, one of them, he did a, like, he's only got 4 episodes of it. They're long form ones. These are like, you sit down for an hour and you do something else while listening to it type of video.
So like a full podcast kind of.
Yeah. And the one he did before that was, let me see. The one was on The Last Church, which is one of the Horus Heresy books. One of them was on the Black Templar, where he just did a long-form discussion of the Black Templars and how well...
Like the chapter?
Yeah, and, his biggest question is basically, how have you not fallen to corn yet?
They hate so much that their hate counteracts his hate in some sort of hate tornado.
Yeah, it's pretty great. But he also sits there and goes, I like them because they're the closest to what I wanted in Imperium and the...
Yeah, because they don't listen to the stupid Codex Astartes. They have a huge chapter.
He's like, yeah, you're the closest to the Legion that's out there, and that's what I want. And everybody's like,
That's
what?
because everyone sees them as a bunch of fucking lunatics.
But the Emperor's just like, yeah, no, I wanted everybody to be in legions because that's the most effective way to go about it. And they're like, but
But-
the heresy, and he's like,
but,
yeah,
but,
that's
but
stupid.
my book codex,
Yeah.
my codex. He's like, I didn't that.
The one I just shared, though, that's like, look at the fucking thumbnail. That summarizes the book.
Yeah, let me check it out.
You don't even have to fucking like listen to the full damn thing because the thumbnail says everything you need to know. But if you listen to the whole thing, it's pretty great.
I long for healer ass.
Apparently, in one section of the book, he goes through a long form like paragraph discussing how the assassin has to form a pussy-like pouch if they want to have sex.
Because yeah, she's just a blob person. Oh, yeah, he did too much research into that for his own health.
That summarizes pretty much how the entire like in-character cast treats this. Is why did we read this? Because it's bad.
It's terrible. I've seen it. Oh, that's terrible. I long for that Gene Stealer app. Just watch John down the line. They'll be like super awesome bloodline powers that give it. You stupid strong.
Strangers doing this, he said, his voice low, that odd smile still there. I need to picture the face, one I know well. I need a sense of the bastard behind it. Oh, she managed, then faced him once more. Her heart's rapid beat began slowing down. Even here, Warlass said, there is a sweet flush to your cheeks, dear. Most becoming. She could almost feel the brush of fingertips that grant benediction to the compliment. A moth, startled awake by the clash of dusted hair, wings dry as talc as it fluttered against her face. She flinched back. Thank you, she said. This was just another game, of course. She realized that now. He did not want things to get messy, not here, not anytime soon. She told herself this with certainty and hoped it was true.
What the fuck am I hearing?
Freeing him, freeing her.
Oh, sorry, I left for like a minute and I just hear something echoing in from Hayden's headset.
Oh, thought I was muted. My bad.